Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Shop on TV with me, Rob Lock, with an E. As you can see, it's a perfectly normal day around here. Nothing to see. Move along, move along. No, of course, this is the start of the day during which is Halloween, or All Hallows Eve, which I suppose would make this All Hallows Morn, or as we like to... Spooky. Sorry, cobwebs. This is a launch show. This is I've got to be serious now. It's a bit like the newsreader who goes from, you know, a bereavement or some catastrophe to... And by the way, this news just in, a bunny rabbit fell out of a tree today. No, this is the launch of a brand new range of skincare, which is... It's clever skincare. It makes your skin flick switches in an older skin to make it start acting as a younger skin. That, if I've got it right. But don't worry, it doesn't matter whether I have or not, because I can be corrected by an expert who I'll introduce you to in a moment, because there are 3 reasons you tune in to Shop on TV to buy skincare. One of them is that they're always, and we only ever bring you skincare that has real science behind it and proven results. Number 2, the price. And number 3, Dianne Ackers. Lovely to see you, my lady.
Lovely to see you.
I mean, you don't... that's right up my nose there. You don't back or represent or even have anything to do with skincare that doesn't really do something real. Right?
Absolutely. I am so driven and led by something that is science-led, delivers real results. It's all about that efficacy of getting something on the skin that does what it says it's going to do.
And this is really advanced, isn't it? Super advanced. I mean, listen, I know you've been around the block, got the T-shirt, the tote bag and the novelty candle when it comes to skincare. So what does this do that's different, and why should everybody be rushing to buy it?
Okay, I love this, Rob, because this is, we know skin is clever. Yeah. But this is like the skin whisperer of skin products. This talks to the skin. Right. So the technology in here is all to do with peptides. So it's all to do with those communicators in the skin that tell your skin to behave like a more youthful version of you.
Wow.
Got to love this.
Wow.
Got to love this.
It's kind of making the skin help itself.
Well, Halloween trick or treats. This is how this tricks your skin into believing it's more youthful than its true age.
It tricks it into getting a treat.
It does indeed.
I like that. Now, again, astonishing value that we have for you, ladies and gentlemen, this morning. The Peptide Pro8. Already we've got one of these spoken for. They're very, very busy. I tell you what, this is the best value for money that we are going to bring you tonight, and there's going to be some pretty incredible value across the board. This is worth, if you bought it individually from the Peptide Pro8, actually directly from their website, it would set you back £515 and 95 pence. £515 and 95 pence, and presumably people buy it at those prices all day long. So you've got a serum, you've got an eye refresh, you've got a cleanser, you've got a mask, you've got a power cream. Well, why am I saying it? What's in it and what does it do?
So full collection here, Rob. Basically, we've got your cleanser that you can use every day. Yeah. So morning and evening, exactly the same. Rewind and recharge serum. Yeah. So a day and nighttime serum. Your beautiful eye refresh treatment. Yep. And then you've got your day and nighttime moisturiser and also a treatment mask. But as we know, with the Fabulous Doctors formula, we can use that as an overnight treatment as well. So 5 full-size products as well. Yeah. No samples, no samples here at all. 5 full sizes in this fabulous kit.
And that's $79.99. Now, if that's a little beyond your budget, fear not, said he, for mighty dread. No, that's Christmas, sorry. We have 2 smaller bundles for you as well, so you can dip your toe into the water if you wish. If you go to shopontv.co.uk, click on that very subtle pumpkin banner, that will take you down to all the products that we have in the show. So you can either go for the eye and the serum for $34.99, or you can go for the extreme cream and the mask for $30 9.99, and you can get the cleanser on its own for $14.99. And we've also, I forgot to ask if I'm almost out of that. The collagen drink is amazing. I think I've got about 4 or 5 days left. I'll have to order. Thank you. We'll be doing deals in the car park again. That is absolutely my everyday. If I do nothing else, if I take nothing else, if I think nothing else, if I say nothing else, I take my collagen. I actually take it before I came to work tonight.
Fabulous.
I took it, and that's when I take it generally in the evening.
Yeah.
A quick word about that for those who want to get going with it.
All about how we replenish, again, something that we naturally lose and deplete over age, a one-stop drink that you take every day, maximum dosage of collagen to help skin, hair, nails and joints.
I can't wait to take some tonight because we had a heck of a drive up today, and I felt I nodded off in my dressing room before we came. So I'm kind of trying to wake up here. So apologies if I haven't quite got the machine working yet. So let's start with this incredible bundle. What a Christmas gift this will be!
Beautiful
for yourself or for others.
And again, it's premiumly packaged. It looks beautiful. I don't know anybody who wouldn't love this.
Yeah.
Sat in their bathroom using this every day. It is absolutely stunning. And again, textures amazing, not only results driven, but absolutely it feels great on the smell. It feels great on the skin. It smells sensational. So beautiful, beautiful gift idea.
So let's sort of start at the beginning then. Let's start. What is Peptide Pro8? Etc.
So Peptide Pro8. So think about the skin.
Yeah.
The skin is predominantly made up of amino acids.
Yeah.
Okay. They help form the structural change and building the scaffold of the skin. So think like keratin, collagen, elastin, all the stuff that makes the skin really great and firm and youthful.
Yes.
As we age, everything starts to slow down. So this collection is all about how we start to reactivate, rejuvenate, rehydrate the skin, but we give it the boost in the right direction.
Now, it's actually, there's a banner name for this, isn't there? Epigenetics.
Genetics,
so this is how biological information is sort of communicated. So talk us through this, if you would, please.
Okay, so think about, genetics are set in stone.
Yes.
We can't take our individual DNA, absolutely set in stone. Epigenetics, think about those as like the floating DNA. They can be influenced, they can be changed. It's all about, if you and I both had a book, Rob, okay?
Yeah.
Same book, same text, but how we read it, how we interpreted it could be very, very different.
Sure. Yeah.
So genetics is what's written and set in stone.
Yeah.
Epigenetics is our interpretation. So this skincare collection is all about how we get your skin to interpret what it needs and then flick those switches to make that happen.
And this is scientifically proven. This isn't just sort of wishes and dreams.
No, this wasn't me throwing things into the cauldron pot and saying, this can do this. This is absolutely, yes, this has been right through trials. So we, again, some great statistics to prove, that obviously individual results can vary,
of course,
but on each skin type, whether that be a more mature or a more youthful skin, we've had some exceptional results.
What sort of age would you recommend people started using this from?
Anything from sort of 40s upwards.
Oh, it's so right. Okay.
Absolutely. But if you've got somebody in their 20s, and this is where this is so clever, they could actually dip into this collection and start to keep those neurotransmitter inhibitor peptides, basically plumped and the signals working really effectively.
So it's prevention rather than cure, so to speak.
Both.
Yes.
So it's both. So this is what's great about this collection. Very, very unique in the way it works.
It looks absolutely stunning. Let's go through the benefits of this. Obviously, we'll go through each individual product for you shortly. But the benefits, what are the key benefits here?
Key benefits, loss of firmness, loss of elasticity in the skin. So if you think as we age, there's so many things that we can influence, but we can't influence the factors that really accelerate or aggravate aging of the skin. So what this does is really start to give the skin the signals. So for example, if I said to you, Rob, you've got a new puppy, okay? You want to train the puppy to sit, to follow commands. You have to be repetitive. You've got to do it day in, day out, day in, day out.
It's habit.
Exactly. Exactly the same, the way this skincare works.
So we have a graphic actually. So Shall I read it, or do you wish to? Do you wish to summarise?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay, so when we want to make the skin feel firmer, we want to improve the flexibility, we've got to get these sort of on-off switches working to make them behave that way.
And do they get lazy over the years, or
They
stop
start
working?
Yes. So as we age, absolutely as we age, everything starts to slow. We know so well,
yeah,
don't we?
tell me about
Rude. Everything starts to
Yeah.
slow down. So this is all, again, about how we flick those switches back on.
Yes.
So this epigenetic starts to work within the skin and make the skin behave. So not only will it help the skin smoothing capabilities of
Yep.
the skin, it'll also help with the water retention and the binding of water, so it keeps the skin supple, more elastic. So many different benefits with this one
Smoothing.
collection.
Yeah.
Smoothing, firming, lifting, plumping, all of those things in.
And of course, and I was going to say this, it's considered a skin beneficial neurotransmitter inhibiting peptide.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
So
I've been called that myself.
So yeah, it's all about getting those beneficial neurotransmitters working in the skin.
Yeah.
So again, those communicators within the skin, that's what peptides do.
Can we go through each, in whatever order you deem necessary, maybe in order of use, each individual product, and can you give it to us in layman's? Because it all sounds, I love the fact it's all very sciencey.
very
There's some
techy.
clever stuff going on. This is your, your IT crowd of skincare. But at the end of the day, what's it going to do for me when I start using it? And for the people at home?
Okay, so it's going to work on that firmness. So as we age, we know the skin starts to get more of that saggy appearance. We know that we see more and say the jawline starts to go. But what we really see is the difference in when skin is youthful, it's almost plump, it's fully hydrated. As we age, that starts to decline.
Yeah.
What this is going to do is really rehydrate, but reactivate those messaging signals that naturally work in the skin to make the skin feel more firm, look more plump, give it that lovely smooth texture, lots of luminosity, lots of radiance as well.
By the way, I neglected to mention, and we probably didn't have enough room on our graphics to show this, but the actual brand is Doctor's Cosmeceutical. So doctor, obviously, there are doctors involved in this, and cosmeceutical imputes a very high quality of ingredients, doesn't
Absolutely. So it's basically a product that sits with a foot in both camps. So yes, in the cosmetic side of the market, so it smells nice, it feels great, the textures are beautiful. But the active ingredients are taken more from the pharmaceutical side of the industry. So hence you get this fusion, this collision of the beauty element with the technical side. Hence it's a cosmeceutical skincare.
I love that. That is, incredible. And this is why it's over £500 if you bought all 5 of these individually. So presumably you would use the wash first, is that right?
Absolutely. Use the cleanser. Cleanser is
cleanser,
always the way to really get the skin lovely and soft, squeaky clean, without any dehydration. Beautiful citric acid in there, so natural alpha hydroxy acids. Take off anything dead or dry, but leave the skin beautifully soft and cleansed.
And then after you've cleansed, what would be the next stage?
Then we go to serum. Oh, serum. We love this. So
we love a serum.
Oh, we do. We get very excited over serum.
Yeah.
Serums create behavioural changes in the skin, Rob. So when we want the skin to act in a different way, it's imperative we use a serum each and every day, twice a day. So rewind and recharge, it's all about that, the giveaway is in the name. It's how we try to turn that clock back, the appearance of aged skin or aging skin. Actively aging skin is the word that we're on. Right. So we're all actively aging. And what we want to do is be a little bit more actively youthful.
Well, actively de-aging. Yeah. So let's look at some statistics, shall we? Because again, what kind of studies are these?
So these are, there's a blend of consumer and clinical trials here. So this is where the subjects are given the product to use, and this is feedback literally of how it feels, how it smells, how it worked on their specific skin. So 90% of the subject agreed that the Rewind and Recharge serum made their skin more elastic. Now that is key for a more youthful skin. Okay. 90% also agreed that it made their skin feel more supple. Now suppleness, softness, when we want skin to look, again, more youthful, feel better, think about it as a great canvas as well. If you're wearing makeup or if you want absolutely no makeup days, it's great to have that soft, supple,
Right.
elastic skin.
So 100% of subjects agreed the tested product gives the feeling of hydrated under the eye skin.
Absolutely.
Amazing.
Another beauty with this, because you can take this closer up to the eye area because of the formulation, because it's hygroscopic. So this is great to really give that eye area that so many people struggle with, using the serum an extra kick of moisture.
And also 100% agreed that the tested product feels more nourished.
Absolutely.
Or
And
the
we
skin
all love
feels more nourished.
Definitely. Nourished, smooth, soft, supple skin. Absolutely, 100%. Now that's rare
That
in a
is,
trial.
yeah.
100% there, and 96.7 agreed that their skin felt moisturised for a long time. And again, this time of year, absolutely necessary.
Now, we did have, I don't know if our producer can flick it up for us, what this does. So it's like a summary of the benefits. And so, but we've got befores and afters as well. So I'll just wait to see what pops up on the screen and then we'll talk about it. So there we go. This helps to reduce the visible signs of aging. Skin radiance, tone and firmness improves skin hydration, luminosity and smoothness is increased, and it's to help you get a more revitalized, more youthful looking skin.
Absolutely. So again, peptide technology, it's all about working in the surface layers of the skin to get those signals reactivated for this fabulous, smooth, soft, supple skin.
Now, of course, results are what we're interested in. Results are what all of the
Definitely
skincare you bring us give.
Absolutely.
And so here's a bit. Wow, that's quite impressive.
So you can see on the before image here, lots of very fine dehydration lines. You can also see as well deeper frown lines starting to appear.
Yes.
But then after use, you can see that they're softer. They're almost like they're into soft focus. So it looks almost like there's a filter on the after picture, and that's what the beauty of this, because it's working in synergy with that specific skin type. So dependent on your skin, dependent on your depth of wrinkles, this is the communicator talking to your skin to make those behavioural changes.
So here's before and after that. Looks like, is that a gentleman? Or is it a lady?
It's a lady.
Oh, sorry.
It is a lady, but look how deep those furrows.
I won't ask that when we get on ITV, don't worry.
Look how deep those furrows are. So, legs 11.
My eyes are gone. You got anything for the eyes?
We've got something for the eyes, definitely. But if you look here, look at that deep crevice. It's a really deep frown line. So this is all about, yes, the frown line is still there, but it is absolutely softened.
And how long would this be? What's the time?
So the usual time span is 20 days. So between 3 and 4 weeks is when you start to see the difference.
Basically,
absolutely daily use, yes.
So in other words, when people buy this for the first time, and I suppose whenever you buy a new skincare, you are to a certain degree taking a bit of a leap of faith.
Of course.
But within that first month, or actually, first of all, how long will it last?
So usually 8 to 10 weeks.
Is it that long?
Is it really that long? I'm quite heavy-handed, so I probably get about 6 to 8 out of mine.
Even being heavy-handed, you get almost a couple of months.
Absolutely.
So you could very well be noticing the results even within the half of that time.
Yes.
Yeah, amazing. Now, after just a few weeks, this is a wonderful review from Shannon H. I only used it for a few weeks, and my husband and sister have noticed a difference in my skin. Really impressed with this serum, and will purchase the rest of the range. Who are doctors? Dr. Cosmos.
So, Doctor's Cosmeceutical
yes.
Skincare Formulas. So often people shorten it to Doctor's Formula. That's
Doctor's
an easy.
Formula, right? Yes.
So again, people might be a little bit confused if they've seen me before with Epidermal Research Centre.
Absolutely, yes.
So this is it's part of the same company.
Right.
Okay, different brands.
Gotcha.
So this is all about Doctor's Cosmeceutical Skincare Formulations. Are results driven. They are absolutely about the precise scientific formulations that deliver real-time results.
Yeah.
So this is very much a cosmeceutical skincare collection, and as I say, this is their most elevated, efficacious,
advanced
collection to date. The way this works in the skin, Rob, is seriously, it's crazy. So trying to understand how that works, you're halfway there.
And at the end of the day, I am trying to sort of get my head around it. But this is the thing. It's science.
It is.
You know, so we've got the cleanser. Sorry, we've got the cleanser. We've got the serum.
Yeah.
And the price of the serum, if you went to Doctor's Formula, I'm going with the short version there. So here is their website. This is Doctor's Cosmeceuticals. There it is. How much is that? £119.
Mm-hmm.
But it's got one 5-star review. So you get the whole bundle for £79.99. All right, pull the other one, Diane. How are they selling that every day for £119? And we've got 5 products worth, for just £79.99.
Because number one, we don't sample. Okay, so never sample.
Yeah.
For me, and that's an age-old beauty therapist thing. Because if I gave your beautiful viewers a little 3ml or 5ml sample, they'd say thank you very much. They'd have a little play with it. They'd maybe use it for a day or two, but they wouldn't see the real-time results. So as a brand, we would much rather people have a full experience. They get to try it, they get to use it over the right amount of time, but we give them an introductory, a tester price. And obviously, we have a great relationship with Shop on TV,
that's
and you have great buyers who bargain us down.
It's spooky.
And that's how it works.
Exactly. And, you don't do this for everybody, do you?
No.
And really everybody else pays the full price, don't they?
Yes. If you, absolutely. If you went online, then you are paying absolutely full price for this.
But also, even our usual price of $89.97 is still £30 less than just the serum on its own.
Yes.
So after the serum, we've got the day and the night.
We've got a combined one. We've got the Recovery Extreme Cream, which you can use day and night time.
Right. Sorry.
So this is great. So again, a little bit different.
Yes.
Some people really struggle with using different textures for day and for night time.
Yeah.
If you like a separate cream, so we've got the Recovery Extreme Cream, but then we've got the mask treatment as well.
Right.
So you can, as we know and love, you can go to bed with that on and use that as your nighttime treatment without having to use a separate night cream.
So you've got options.
You've got options,
let's talk about the recovery cream, shall we, first of all. So again, it helps to reduce the visible signs of aging. We're dealing with skin hydration, texture and smoothness. It helps to improve it. Skin replenishing. It contains antioxidants. We'll get to what that means in a minute. It's a bit like an antioxidant like vitamin C and stuff like that, isn't it? Will you take internally, potentially? As
absolutely. So anything antioxidant means that it's basically there to neutralise any free radical attack on the skin.
Right.
So throughout the day, each and every day, there's things attacking our skin. And
is that what they mean by free radicals? I always want to know, who are these free radicals?
So free radicals, think of free radicals are literally atmospheric, environmental, anything that sort of attacks the skin and ages the skin could be deemed as a free radical.
Right.
An antioxidant neutralises it.
Well, oxidation, we know, it's like rust, basically.
Absolutely. So it almost encapsulates it.
Yeah.
So it neutralises the threat.
Right.
So that's why antioxidants are vital within everyday skincare routine, because free radical attack we can't prevent.
So this recovery cream, what's if I went into a shop with shelves full of cleansers and moisturisers and all kinds of other things, why do I pick up this one instead?
Okay, first of all, you'll pick it up because you'll be like, what am I looking for in my everyday moisturiser? I want something that's going to make my skin feel really comfortable, look great, be absorbed in the skin. It's not going to sit on the surface. It's going to give me a great canvas before I pop any makeup on. That's going to do all of that, but at the same time, it's going to help to start to reverse is a very strong word. It's going to work with your skin to take off a few years. That's its aim. That's what we want it to do.
What I'm grappling for here is a word. Is it anti-aging? Do I get this because I want anti-aging?
If you want to anti-age, you want something that's anti-wrinkle, you want something that's hydrating.
Oh.
If you want something that ticks all of the boxes in one, that's why you'd reach for this.
It should go to all-in-one, one-stop shop.
Yes.
Beauty or skincare solution.
Absolutely.
And what a price. And by the way, whenever I look at skincare, I always in my head think that's a month's supply. I was always sort of brought
Yeah.
up to think month supply. Generally, I know with a lot of
Yes.
skincare that is the case.
Yeah.
So I'm going, oh, 80 quid a month, blimey. But that's not, that's 80 quid. And that's if you use it liberally, you get up to 2 months.
Yeah.
And you could get up to as much as 3, did you say? Or
Yeah,
2.5?
maybe about 2.5.
But so that £80, suddenly now you're down at, £40 a month or £30 roughly a month, which, I mean, I pay more than that just for one vitamin.
Yes. And a lot of people, even if you went into any of the high street stores, in chemists, and go and pick up a everyday cream these days, you're probably looking at a £20 to £30 price tag.
Yeah, for sure.
Just literally just for your moisturiser.
Yeah.
So by having something to be able to invest in a full collection, and you could even give some of it away as Christmas gifts, keep some for you.
Yeah.
You could split it.
You could, but then again...
But you'd want it all yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Let them get their own presents, for crying out loud. But also, the real truth here is that, I mean, again, at some point, hopefully, we'll look at the website for the different price. Well, we're going to do it for each one of these. But we're going to do the stats in a moment just to show how efficacious this is. But in actual fact, you buy this collection, you're really getting about £200 to £250 a month's worth of product, because you buy these all separately from the website. £515 and what was it, 95p?
Yeah, and people say, why would I spend that on skincare?
Yeah.
But if you want something that is premium, it's luxury skincare, it delivers results, it's been tried and tested.
It's premium, it's for people who are moneyed.
Yeah.
And people who are moneyed buy this at those prices. But now this brings it to within everybody's budget. And look at these results. They are, I mean, if I got these in my exams, I probably wouldn't be doing this job. Well, I have a proper job. Sorry, Dan, would you want to read them?
Yes.
I'll stop making you laugh.
So, Recovery Extreme, 100% of the users agreed that their skin felt moisturised, and that's huge. That really is huge. 96.7% agreed that the products made their skin feel more nourished, and 93.3% agreed that their skin felt restored. Now that, again, something as we age is amazing, because as the skin ages, it can often feel more uncomfortable. We tend to get more feelings of dryness, of tightness in the skin. So anybody out there in their 40s, 50s, 60s and beyond, if you can have skin not only that is nourished, moisturised, hydrated, feels firmer, but feels more restored, that is a tick. That's a big tick for aging skin.
As I get older, I have to say that I find aging makes me feel sick. Well, no, because I look in the mirror and I go,
oh, is that me?
But and I tell you, this job's aging me like you wouldn't believe. It's like when you see presidents of America, they start off as young men or women, and then 4 years later, it's like. So again, the 5-star review, all the way here, beautifully luxurious. You can feel the effects of this cream. Obsessed is Anna Kay. And if you go to the Doctors Cosmeceuticals website, there it is, live right now. This is not a freeze frame. This is directly from their website, live now as we speak, and it is £139. So again, this is luxury skincare that a lot of people would not possibly be able to afford, or would just not be able to justify as part of their skincare budget. Some would argue that if you want to look younger, then there is no ceiling to the price that you might pay. But this, I mean, I tell you what, I'm a sucker for a nice bottle or a nice jar as well. It really, you can tell it's premium.
Yeah,
can't you?
and this is, I mean, it looks stunning. And I think for me, that's the first thing. As soon as you see something, and the second you try it, Rob, I mean, you will be just blown away by the texture, by the scent, the way it works in the skin. It really is. This is sort of, I want to say, like the dream collection. And it took a lot of investment, a lot of work to get to the level this is at.
And also, as you know, one of the reasons cosmeceutical is in the name is because you're using cosmeceutical grade, pharmaceutical grade ingredients, basically, aren't you?
Yeah.
So, you're talking, again, premium, but the benefit of getting it through Shop on TV is you get full size, full fat, full power, but at a fraction of the price. Now, this, the mask mask. This, by the way, can I just say I didn't wear my mask this evening, but I will reveal later which mask it would be if I had brought it with me. Inspired by David Locke, who's on TikTok and just have you posted that video on TikTok? Fabulous video on TikTok. If you go to Shop on TV Live, Shop on TV Live, and have a look at the video, it's very good. But this will help to reduce visible signs of aging, stimulates for a more toned and taut skin appearance, improves skin hydration, targets expression lines and wrinkles, soothes and calms for a healthier skin. But for me to do my gag, I have to ask our director if he doesn't mind doing having the camera again, you know. Mm-hmm. So I've asked that. Yeah. Do you mind very quickly, just before we start on ITV? So had I brought the mask tonight, and in fact to reveal my true identity, I'm Batman. Thank you. What? Shh, don't tell anyone. Or you can just call me Mr. Knight.
Mr. Knight.
Mr. D. Knight. Stands for dark. So the mask.
Yes. Use it either as a traditional mask.
Comedy doesn't work with these shows, does it? It really just doesn't. They just don't go together. This is free view. This is a rehearsal. Sorry, Diane. Please continue.
So we could pop the mask on, and then we would absolutely be there for Halloween.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, we could have had ghost faces.
Lovely.
But no, the mask. This is absolutely fabulous. So anybody who has got skin, again, it needs a kickstart. It's tired. It needs something to really sort of bring some vitality back to the skin. Perfect. Pop it on 10 for 15 minutes.
Yes.
Leave it on, wash it off.
Yep.
Carry on with your regular routine. Or cheat sheet is go to bed with it on. Literally use it as a replacement nighttime moisturiser. Yes. Fabulous results. It's silky smooth, this mask. It's it's like a whip.
You put it on a little lighter if you're going to keep it on all night. Because I tried the ERC one and I thought, this is going to end up rub off on my pillows. And it didn't.
It doesn't.
No.
Because your skin is drinking it in.
Yeah.
So absolutely, same ethos that this will just work in the skin overnight. But again, it's perfect. So after we've finished at whatever o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Great if you've got any events over the weekend, anything the following day or two. It just gives your skin that sort of boost of vitality back again.
I'm obsessed by this, I really am. And again, 5-star reviews all the way for Peptide Pro 8. This is from Shelley C. And I was thinking Mary Shelley there for some reason. My skin was really dry recently and getting worse. I was recommended the mask cream by a friend, and I must say, after just 2 uses, my skin has improved. I will keep using it. Thank you for helping me, as my skin was really getting me down. Now, Shelley would have probably paid full price for this at £99.99. Again, live on their website right now as we speak. 99 if you're watching live. Of course, you may not be watching live. If you're watching this show and it's not Halloween, you know it's not live.
Really?
But that's just later. We will be recording the show a little bit later on, just for the benefit of our Freeview viewers. We have these lovely new graphics, as you can see, Freeview 89, if you want to check us out. And you're watching us on that now. And another review from Lynn X. I've used every other night and seen a real improvement in my skin. It feels smoother and tighter. Would definitely recommend.
Yeah, definitely. And I think the thing is, when you try it, you test it, you use it, then you start to see and feel the difference. That's when people really fall in love with a collection, because they start to get the real results for themselves.
Well, the thing is, like, if I had an illness and I took I don't know, some medicine for it, and it cured the illness, I'd say, great, that worked. And if I had that illness again, I'd take the medicine again, because you know it works. Now, I'm not saying this is medicine, but it is, in a way, it's a sort of a pseudo medicine for your skin, isn't it?
Yeah. Absolutely. Skin, we know, largest living organ of the body, and we need to feed it, we need to nourish, we need to sort of cultivate it. with the right ingredients to keep it soft, to keep it supple, to keep it hydrated, to fight all those aggressors that attack the skin every day.
And they're getting worse, aren't they? Because I was just thinking, what did cavemen use and women? But fat, right? I suppose they would have done actually.
Yes, barrier creams.
Yeah, but also there would have been far fewer free radicals back in those days. I mean, now we've got industry all around us. We've got lorries up and down the motorway spewing out, or cars and all manner of vehicles for that matter.
Yeah.
And so and electronic screens everywhere. I mean, we're surrounded by things that are essentially assaulting our skin.
Totally. Yeah. So anything, all of those environmental aggressors, if we think about, diet, lifestyle, all of those things again, they're affecting the skin from the inside out.
Yes.
Everything attacks the skin.
Now, I looking at $79.99, I kept thinking, well, that's it. We've covered everything. We haven't, have we? Because we forgot about the eyes.
So anybody...
The eyes have it.
The eyes, absolutely. And this, I love a great eye product. Absolutely love something for the eyes. Because I think, if we always chuckle and say, happy, smiley people, we're penalised. We get more wrinkles, we get more crow's feet. We do.
True, that is true.
So, if you want to be really unhappy, boring, never smile, great. You probably don't need this.
No.
But what this does... Again, power packed not only with this acetyl hexapeptide 8 with the peptide, things like hyaluronic acid in here. So sodium hyaluronate, absolutely essential for skin hydration, plumping out those fine lines. This is like a whipped dream. It is honestly, it's so smooth.
Yeah.
The texture of this is sublime.
And I've got to say, and in fact, once we get into ITV, we'll start opening these up and showing us some of the textures. Here are the stats. I mean, again, pretty good exam results here.
Absolutely, great exam results here. So 100% again, this is what's fabulous. Said that the skin around the eyes was left feeling hydrated. 96.7% of the subjects agreed that the dual action eye refresh gives the impression of firmer skin, essential around the eye area, give that beautiful firm skin. Again, 96.7% agreed that the dual action eye refresh made the eye area feel more hydrated. So plump, elasticity, smoothness, all of those things.
Look at that. And again, this is after about 3 weeks.
Absolutely. So again, look at those deeper set wrinkles beneath the eye and the crow's feet out to the side. Look how much more smooth the area is. Look at the clarity in skin tone as well. So the skin actually looks smoother. It appears younger.
And it's not as dark around the outside as well.
Absolutely. So that tone changes.
Oh gosh, look at this.
This is great. Absolutely love this one. So look how deep the wrinkles and furrows are on the before image, specifically where there's that dot of hyperpigmentation, the brown patch. Look at the after picture. So yes, you can still see, but look how more softened those lines are. And that really, if you can achieve something like that on your skin within 3 to 4 weeks, that's a huge improvement.
It really is. And look, oh gosh, look at this.
Lots and lots of dehydration lines, aging, saggy skin here on the before. We've got that really loose texture. We've got glycation starting to take place, so those crisscrosses on the eye area. Look at the after picture, and again, look how much more smooth it is. It's softer, the skin looks and appears firmer, definitely more hydrated at the same time.
Now, if you want to get the smaller bundle with the eye included, then that's actually on the bottom of the screen where it says you may like. That comes with the serum, and that's $34.99. And actually a serum and an eye cream, that's a good way to dip your toe in the water, isn't it, really?
Absolutely. And, we all have our skincare favourites. So some people, won't jump straight into a full collection.
Sure.
But I guarantee you, if you try the serum and the eye, next time I'm here with this, you might be jumping in for the full one then.
But I will tell you that I'm an absolute sucker for a Christmas bundle of beauty.
Yes.
I really am. But just be careful how you gift it. Here, Mum. It's anti-aging.
Anti-aging, anti-wrinkle, Mum. You look younger.
There you go. Knock years off, Mum. But no, I think mums and ladies all around the country, particularly because it is a skincare, if you've just tuned in, that does target from 40 up. Yes, you can use it younger if you want to help to sort of, if you want to go for prevention. But at and prevention and cure, as you said. But Some creams are very or some skincare ranges are very generic, but I love the fact that this is really helping people starting with an older skin. Maybe you've never ever used a skincare regimen. Maybe you've just been using, from the local chemist around the corner or something like that. And there's nothing wrong with those. I mean, there might be some very good ones out there. There also might be some not very good ones out there.
And I think as well, if people have pretty much always had a good skin,
Yeah.
they may never have done very much with it. And they suddenly get probably mid-30s, late 30s, and they do start to see the more visible signs of aging.
Sure.
Whereas I find that people who have, I want to say, had really disruptive skin through their teenage years into their 20s, lots of hormonal breakouts, they tend to be more focused on their skincare. But if you've suddenly had great skin all your life and now it's changed, where do you start?
Yeah, sure.
So this is a great place to start because it's going to really give you, and your skin gives you that confidence, it gives you a boost.
Sometimes I remember years back, and I just go and buy some cocoa butter and shove it on my face and slather it on, But I am, as I get older, and I suppose I do have a certain degree of vanity or a certain desire to try and stay looking young, although I'm happy to grow old gracefully to a degree. But it's like, where to start? What do you do? How do you know? There are so many counters in the department stores, all claiming to have the magic formula. And here we are. I guess we're another one. But this is why we're very selective at Shop on TV in picking out skincare ranges that, again, have proven results, that they actually do something, visibly do something within a period of time that is noticeable, even measurable by you. And also, we try to bring you really the cream of the crop, the top of the range, the top shelf, the creme de la creme, but at prices that, to buy all of these individually, even if you, as I say, you went to the local chemist and bought sort of your generics, you'd probably still come away with a similar kind of bill, wouldn't you? Yes. And that's why the reviews for all of these are absolutely stellar. These are genuine reviews. I imagine we've got them from their website, actually. But again, they are unsolicited, genuine customer reviews. Claire says, this eye cream is my absolute favourite. I had to take a picture of the jar. It's so exquisite, just beautiful. Very true. The texture of the cream itself is so light and glides on and shrinks into my skin in seconds. My under eyes look lighter and lines are looking less deep. We'll keep using, would definitely recommend.
And that's the thing. I think if somebody recommends it, we love that tried and tested, don't we?
Yeah.
So when somebody else has used it and got a great result, it makes us go, well, what would that do for me? What's that going to bring to my skin? And I think the beauty of this collection for me is that this super active ingredient works with an individual skin. That's the beauty of this. So it doesn't matter if you're more about the wrinkles, if you're more about the fine lines or the dehydration, if you're more about the aging skin, because this is working with your specific skin, that's what makes this different.
And again, I have to say, what I like about this, and maybe you can think about this too, is that you can either jump in for $79.99 and get the whole lot. But I will tell you this, from the perspective of Shop on TV, yes, this is your shopping show. We are, look, we are a for-profit show. We're a partnership with ITV, but the idea is that you buy this, and yes, we do make some money out of it. Of course we do. We are a shop, essentially, on TV. Oh, that'd be a good name. So what on earth would we do, or if everything that we offered you went, well, that don't work, and that you never came back and bought any more? Well, we wouldn't be here, or wouldn't have been here for almost at the end of our second year now.
Yep.
And renewed contract for 3 more years with ITV. So, the fact is that this is great value for money. But also, if you could start to see results within the first 3 weeks, which is what these before and afters are showing you, then you'll know right away. Now, look, the worst case scenario is, all right, you've spent 80 quid and it didn't work for me. But chances of that happening, slim. Now, obviously, individual results will vary. You may get really dramatic results. You may get slightly less dramatic results, or somewhere just in between. There might be one person in a million who it doesn't do anything for. That's just life. That's just it. Every single skincare range is the same. But if you go premium, if you go top of the range, or what we consider to be best of the best, pharmaceutical grade ingredients from a company that makes, tried and tested products only, then you're in a good place. It's a great place of confidence to start from. But also, if you are a little more cautious, you can always go for the Rewind and Recharge Serum and the Dual Action Eye Refresh as a bundle. We've put that bundle together for you as well for $34.99. The benefits are skin radiance, texture, and the graphics gone. Yeah, sorry, I started reading the graphic. There it is. But I was okay. Never mind. Keep talking.
Anything to do with luminosity, radiance,
Yes.
firmness,
Yes.
they're the things. So this really targets anything, Rob, anything to do with when you think about aging skin, okay, what's the appearance of it? We start to get more fine lines and wrinkles. We start to lose the elasticity of the skin.
Yeah.
With the texture starts to change. What this collection aims to do is really bring that vitality back to the skin.
Sorry, I apologise to my producer because I realised she was showing us the details for this duo and I was reading a graphic which is for everything. So, I apologise that I was out of sync momentarily. Sorry about that, Leslie. Sorry. The duo bundle. But okay. Anyway, that was a good rehearsal. Should we do it all again? ITV and STV are about to join us, so please, look, all I can say is why don't you have a go? Why don't you try it? Because everything about this just screams quality and screams it works. And so, ladies and gentlemen, also if you have any questions as we continue the show, because we're on air until 3 a.m, then all you have to do is just drop us an email, studio@shopontv.co.uk, or you can go to our website and there's a message box. If you click on the big pumpkin, it'll take you through to our show page and there's a message box where you can also send us your questions. We will more than happily answer them. Stay tuned, lots more still to come in a few moments. Well, a very, very good morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Shop on TV. My name is Rob Vlad the Impaler Locke with an E. Of course, this is Halloween. If you're watching us live, it's Halloween. If it's spooky. If you're watching it at a time when it isn't Halloween, you know we're not live. Now, I'm going to keep the jokes to a minimum, at least for now, because this is a sensational launch. This is a premiere of a skincare range from the same company that makes ERC, from the Epidermal Research Centre. This is Doctors Cosmeceuticals. Cosmeceuticals already imputes that this is a skincare range that is chock full of pharmaceutical grade ingredients, and the reason it imputes that is because, well, it is. But what I have sort of given some thought to communicating before we go any further, in order to capture your attention and your interest, is, what is the banner here? What are the headlines that make you want to go for this? And number one, anti-aging. If you are looking for products that will help with anti-aging, helping to give you the appearance of looking younger, this is a top of the range, top shelf, top notch skincare regimen to go for. But also, if you want to help to eliminate wrinkles, if you look in the mirror and you've got wrinkles and you go, I don't like those, then this, when it comes to efficacy, when it comes to how advanced the formulations are and the quality of the ingredients that go to make these absolutely tried and tested and also proven to work. when you want science in a bottle that actually does what it says on the tin, so to speak, that's when you reach for this range. And so we're going to get into it. And now the other thing also, ladies and gentlemen, is that with Shop on TV, we only ever bring you ranges, that have sort of science in them and behind them, and great reviews, and also, again, provable results. Number two, because we work directly with the companies, so in this particular case, Doctors Cosmeceuticals, we are dealing directly with them. We're bringing you full-size products, literally exactly full-size, no difference whatsoever than if you bought it in a department store. But we're doing it at a fraction of the cost. And we have a big bumper bundle that is going to be the Christmas gift of all Christmas gifts. This is the motherlode when it comes to Christmas gifts for yourself or for others. Excuse me. $79.99 gets you a cleanser, it gets you a serum, it gets you a recovery cream, it gets you an eye mask, or excuse me, an eye cream, and also a mask as well. Worth £515 if you were to go directly to Doctors Cosmeceuticals website right now. We're going to do that. We're going to show you live results from their, or live pages from their website as we go through the show for each product. Genuinely, they sell this all day long for this whole bundle for 500 quid. You can buy one item and it will cost you more. In fact, the lowest price item, the eye serum, is actually £20 more than the whole bundle that we've got for you today. Now, if $79.99 is a little beyond your budget, or maybe you want to sort of start off a little more cautiously, then fear not, because we also have two smaller bundles for you to help you sort of dip your toe in the water. But they are intelligent bundles. So, for example, the serum we're going to give you along with the eye cream, and that is £34.99. That is saving £183. If you bought those together, they would be £218, which is staggering. We also have the mask, and we also have the extreme cream, so the recovery mask and the extreme cream. That is how much, Leslie? £198 if you bought them from their website. We've got it for you for just £39.99. And again, these are not prices we're just making up at 238 quid. This is what they sell them for on their website right now. And you've got PayPal Pay in 3, so if you want to spread the cost, and also capped shipping or capped postage and packing. So you could put several items into your basket and you only pay the $4.95 once per order. Personally, I'd go for all 5 items in the big bundle, but I want to point out, actually, in a moment, first of all, just to say that the cleanser is available for £14.99, but that saves £44.96. So that's £59.95. That is the lowest price item in the big bundle, and that's only 60, 70, so it's only £20 less than the whole bundle. So I did mention that the reasons that you buy from Shop on TV are, number one, efficacy, number two, price, but also the other reason that you always buy from Shop on TV is when Dianne Ackers is here, because she only represents brands that really do the business and really work. And Dianne, it's always a pleasure to see you. Can I just bite your skin there? You've been in the business for a while. You started very young.
I started very young, yeah. three plus decades now. So a long time.
Yes.
But this collection, I am absolutely smitten with.
It's amazing. Look, do you know what this is? This is posh skincare. This is skincare for people who've got money. But tonight, it's skincare that people who might, even if they have got money or haven't got money, everyone can afford it. Oh, can I just point something out quickly? $89.97. That is the way our sort of system works. But that price, the regular price, that's based on our prices for all the individual items. Mm-hmm. It is not based on the prices that Doctors Cosmeceuticals charge. So it's our offer price for the bundle at $79.99. So you know what you're talking about, Dianne. Why this? What's the go get this immediately because ... So
why epigenetic skincare? So epigenetic skincare is some of the latest technology in peptide skincare. So anybody who is concerned with aging, loss of firmness in the skin, lack of luminosity in the skin, this is all about how we re-educate, reactivate, rehydrate the skin.
Yes.
It's the 3 vital key elements this will deliver in one.
So if I'm reading this right, a peptide is kind of a communication way that the body communicates, is
Absolutely.
that right?
So peptides, think of peptides as like the skin whisperers. So they're the talkers of the skin
Right.
that tell the skin how to behave.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So as we age, all these receptor cells start to slow down, die off, get a little bit lazy. They're not as abundant as they once were in our youth. So epigenetic skincare is like come on, it's like the taskmaster that goes, come on, wake up, let's get you moving again.
Right.
So it starts to get the skin working.
It's a private trainer for your skin.
It's the PT for the skin. And that's exactly what it is.
So it's literally communicating in a biological sense
Yes.
with the skin to say, instead of doing what you're doing now,
Yep.
start acting like you did when you were younger.
Absolutely. So this is all about really getting the skin re-educated, flicking those switches back on that make the skin behave like a more youthful skin.
So you've got the cleanser. You also have this incredible serum. And these are all full size.
Absolutely.
Even though $79.99 for all of it. And then as we go through them individually, we'll show you the prices that they would cost if you went to Doctors Cosmeceuticals website right now. You've got the eye cream, you've got the recovery mask, and you've got the extreme cream as well, which is a sort of day and night cream.
Absolutely.
But also actually the mask can be used as a night cream too. More on that momentarily. Why would anyone who's watching for the first time, never heard of this before, what are the benefits? Why would they use it?
Firmer skin, more youthful skin.
Yeah.
This is really how we interrupt the visible signs of aging, okay, on the skin. Any skin that needs support, one of the key actives in this really helps to support collagen, so we preserve that firmer skin appearance. That is vital. It's synthetically derived, so again, we're trying to preserve the planet, keep as well the molecular structure of this really stable. And also, it's a high water concentration. So the formulation, when something is a high water base, it also makes the skin more receptive for active ingredients that are then applied on top.
Right, right. I mean, it's amazing stuff. I'm going to be honest with you, folks. There's so much science in here. You know, they talk about baffling you with science. It's kind of like, ooh, you know, I'm feeling a bit lightheaded. To me, now having had the benefit of really sort of looking into this and researching this, it's about getting real results within a few weeks. Actually, we're going to show you befores and afters for each product. And the results, A, are impressive, but B, they're just within 3 weeks. So in other words, they often call, is it hope in a bottle? They call a lot of skincare.
Yep.
You buy something off the shelf, you don't really know if it's going to work. You know, it'll have some marketing on the front, whether that's true or not, I don't know. You try it and you hope. And you kind of, a lot of the time, you go, I think it's working, but you don't really know. Or you maybe, yeah, I've seen a bit of difference, or yeah, I feel a bit better than I did before. But a lot of the time, and you can spend quite a lot of money, because, you know, just because it's expensive don't mean it's good. But in this case, that's, I would say, an exception to the rule. So my takeaway here is, again, anti-aging. Everyone's getting older. Everyone's being attacked by the environment, all kinds of things in the environment that are contributing to degrading our skin. This is to help rejuvenate, to make you look younger. It's to help eliminate wrinkles. Again, that also has an anti-aging effect as well.
Definitely.
It's to help make your skin firmer whilst improving flexibility as well. Again, those are aspects of a younger skin. And then what's the water binding and skin restoring side of things?
So if something helps to attract and bind water to the skin, okay, so we know that there's over 70% of the skin is made up with collagen and water. If we start to deplete those water reservoirs, again, dehydration is a critical first marker for wrinkles. If you don't treat dehydration in the skin, it progresses, and then you end up what looks as a very, very fine line to start with, eventually progresses into a wrinkle.
Now, we should say, sorry, go on.
So water is absolutely necessary to top it up.
I just wanted to sort of sling in here that obviously this is helping to attack wrinkles from the outside, but we also do have the amazing collagen drink that I take every single day religiously. In fact, I believe our CEO Jamie does now as well, because we were well, basically I said to him, no, you need to take this every day. But that helps to do it from the inside. So have a look on our website, shopontv.co.uk, and that is what's that called again?
The collagen, the booster drink.
Yes, the collagen booster drink. So you might want to see if it's in stock, obviously, just at shopontv.co.uk. But it looks staggering. In fact, we've got to have a review later from a customer that talks about the packaging. It's absolutely beautiful. And what is the sort of neurotransmitter peptide thing? What was that?
So neurotransmitter. So think of, okay, say you and I both had a book.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody has genetics. Genetics are set in stone.
Yeah.
But then you have what we call epigenetics, and think about those as like the floaters, the communicators, the messaging systems.
Yeah.
They can be influenced and they can be changed.
Yeah.
DNA can't.
Right.
Okay?
Right, yes.
So the way this works, epigenetic skincare works, think of it like a book, Rob. Okay?
Yeah, yeah.
You and I both read exactly the same book. What's written in black and white is identical. It can't be changed.
Yeah, yeah.
But how you and I interpret the book could be very, very different.
Yeah.
And that's how this skincare collection works in an individual skin. So the way it would work on you could be very different to the way it works on me,
Sure.
depending on the age of my skin,
Yeah.
how much environmental damage there
Yes,
is.
its condition and such,
Absolutely. So this is all about, it helps to sort of feed, nourish, reactivate
Yes.
what your specific skin needs.
And that's why, and also because I can't remember if we did mention this or not yet, but it's designed to be used really from people 35 to 40 and up, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Now, that's not to say you can't use it if you're younger, but talk us through that if you would, please.
So,
yeah.
anybody, even if they are young, so it will help to improve the complexion within both young and mature skin types. And people often say, well, how? But again, how? Because it's working with your individual skin. So somebody who is younger, it's going to help more as a prevention rather than a curative treatment. Somebody who is more mature, has those more or the stronger visible signs of aging, it's going to work almost as like a stronger effect. So it's got to work harder to get your signals to trigger on and off more rapidly to get that more youthful appearance. Revitalised cellular renewal, absolutely essential in an ageing skin. Targets everyday skin concerns. When we all look in the mirror, we all have different concerns, whether that be loss of firmness, the wrinkles, the lines, the appearance of aging, hyperpigmentation, you know, the list goes on and on and on. So if we all look in the mirror and recognise our concerns, what we're using with epigenetic skincare is what we're trying to target.
We're going to go through each individually, and I realise there is a learning curve with all of this as well. And there's a certain degree of, I suppose, leap of faith. $79.99 gets you £515 worth of product if you bought it from Doctors Cosmeceuticals. It's a top shelf premium luxury skincare range that is scientifically proven to work. Anti-aging and anti-wrinkle and moisturising and firming and all of the other stuff that we've been talking about. Sometimes it's like, you know, you have a regimen, you have a particular skincare range that you like to stick to, but it's always good to switch it up, isn't it, and try something new. And if you don't want to get all of that, we've got the 2 smaller bundles as well. We only have limited numbers of these to start with, so as soon as the penny drops, may I recommend that you check these out. And look, if there's anyone out there and you don't know what to buy, mum or sis or, you know, grandma or auntie, or just friend, then get them this. And by the way, it's not just ladies, anyone can use it, can't they?
Yeah,
we all get older, don't we?
Totally, skin is skin. So men can use it, definitely. It doesn't matter on the skin type.
Oh, our director uses this. He says it's absolutely great.
And that, well, perfect, because that is another beauty of this. So a lot of the time with skincare, especially if you're buying it for a gift, people think, oh, I'm not sure of their skin type. You know, are they dry? Are they oily? They don't know. The beauty with this, because it works in conjunction with your individual skin, it's a safe choice.
Let's start at the beginning. Cleanser. So the first, you
Cleanser.
always... actually, I've been asked, first of all, to talk about what was it, the price, did you say, Leslie? $79.99. Amazing price, isn't it?
Fabulous price.
Oh, the cleanser. So crikey, excuse me. On the website of Doctors Cosmeceuticals,
Yes.
the cleanser, the reactivating cleanser, it's 100 ml, and that's what you're getting. It's full size. You're getting the full size one. This is not a slide. This is live from the website, their website, right now, live as you're watching, unless you're watching this at a later date. But when it was live, this is their website. $59.99. We've got it, actually, if you buy it separately, it's $14.99, but it's part of the bundle. But full price, it's 2/3 of the price of the entire 5 items, isn't it?
Which is fabulous.
Yeah.
So this, if we look at the texture, straight,
Yeah.
I mean, I would pay the $59.95 on the texture alone. Okay.
Okay.
Because this is the most beautiful. Look at this cream.
This is a cleanser. So you just rub the cream.
So this is a cream cleanser. So you literally, this is so rich and smooth on the skin. It's delicious. But you imagine, I mean, that grapples every bit of dirt, grease, grime, makeup, everything
Really?
in one. But look,
What about
how
things
soft.
like blackheads and all that kind of stuff?
Absolutely. So what we're trying to do is keep the surface of the skin really, really soft and smooth, really silky. But I mean the texture, how this
looks
feels.
luxurious. What would you apply it with to your face normally?
Hands. So
okay.
literally roundabout,
Yeah.
size of a 10p piece.
Okay.
Okay. Smooth it between the palm of your hands.
Yep.
All over face, all over neck, right across that décolleté. And then literally, you can apply it neat, exactly like that.
Yes.
Or what you can do, Rob, is mix it with a little bit of water into the palm of your hands. So you can see there.
Oh, yes.
It goes,
look.
see, much different texture.
Yeah.
So you go from that rich cream to more of a lotion and emulsion.
Yeah.
And then literally,
Wipe it away.
I'm just going to wipe this away because
Yeah.
I'm going to show you right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you get close? Look at the colour difference in my skin.
Yeah.
Look at that straight away.
smoothness,
Look at the
wow.
smoothness.
Yeah.
Feel, Rob. Feel that.
Oh, Dianne, hello.
Feel how dry that feels.
yeah.
Oh,
Sorry.
you see? So, but again, straight away, the second that's gone onto the skin, you can see here on my hands the dehydration lines, okay? I have just been in the sun for a week.
Have you?
So I'm forgiven, okay? But you can see there, look at those dehydration lines. And then I'm going to try and really press that now. Look at the pressure on my finger to make that wrinkle.
So quick, isn't it?
Super quick.
I mean, and I'm not sure how well this is coming across on camera, but I can see.
See the colour difference.
Noticeable colour difference and smoothness.
Yeah,
you know.
the brightness, there's way more luminosity in this left hand than there is the right.
So it's designed to reduce the visible signs of aging. That's number one. That's the big headline. It's skin replenishing. So it's like a topical vitamin, a vitamin for your skin in a way. And this is just the cleanser.
This is just the cleanser.
Targets dehydration, so it's helping to. Oh, hello.
Yep.
It's helping to hydrate.
Helping to rehydrate.
Yeah.
Natural alpha hydroxy acids, AHAs in there. So that takes off and buffs off anything dead, anything dry on the surface of the skin. And that's how you end up with this beautiful, soft, smooth, silky skin.
Rich in antioxidants, and it's, as you say, revitalised, more youthful looking skin. As you saw a little preview there, we have a very good review from DA. This DA, District Attorney. No. This is one of the creamiest, most luxurious cleansers I've ever used. It makes my aging skin feel soft, hydrated, and look revitalised. Just wish it was available in a bigger size too. It takes all my makeup off and leaves my skin so smooth and soft. And remember, if you bought this at full price directly from Doctors Cosmeceuticals, $59.95. That's 2/3 of the price of the entire bundle, and that's just one product. That is number one. That's where you start. You start by cleansing, and what a luxurious! It's the most luxurious cleanser I think I've ever seen. And now the serum, if you went to Doctors Cosmeceuticals website right now, this is live from their website, £119. for 30 mil. Now, serums I think have become a bit of a sort of a trend these days, haven't they? They've been around for yonks.
Yeah.
But there are benefits to serums versus creams, aren't they?
Definitely. Serums are the celebrity of skincare. So they are absolutely the A-listers of your skincare routine.
Yes, yeah.
So what they tend to do is, if you think about your serum starts to change behaviour of the skin, whereas your moisturiser is there to help moisturise and hydrate. So when you want something to really specifically target skin, Rob, when you want to impose that behavioural change, that's where...
And again, this is like the headline on the top of every one.
Yeah.
It's to help reduce the visible signs of aging. Are you getting older? Answer, yes, obviously. Have you reached a point where you'd like to wind the clock back a little bit? This is to help you do that. This is it's Benjamin Button Skin Care, as I call it. The skin radiance, tone and firmness, it helps to improve that. And also skin hydration, luminosity and smoothness, it helps to increase those. And it's designed to revitalise and provide a more youthful looking skin. I mean, we're all after the elixir of youth, aren't we?
We are indeed.
And here are the befores and afters. I mean, again, noticeable. And this is after 3 weeks using it daily.
Absolutely. So look at the texture of the skin, look at the dehydration lines, look at the beginning, the formation of the finer lines, especially sort of just above the brow area. Look at the creases on the forehead here. And this is, you know, anybody who has any form of expression in their face, these start to naturally occur normally from our sort of late 20s, early 30s. We start to see the appearance of these lines. And this is all about how we re-trigger those signals in the skin and make the skin work. So the skin's starting to age and really slow down in its cellular renewal, in its cellular messaging signals. This is all about getting that to really kickstart again. So
here's a lady with 11s. Is it 11s?
Legs 11s.
Legs
11s, absolutely. So great deep furrow frown lines here, absolutely fabulous. Again, somebody who probably frowns a lot. This on the before picture is quite a deep furrow. But then you look to the after picture here and you can see it's softened. It's not eradicated. Definitely softened. The skin texture again is improved. It's more smooth. You can see visible elasticity within that skin. And that's what we want, Rob, because when we start to lose that elasticity, that plasticity within the skin looks older. The texture looks worse. So this is all about really revitalizing the skin and making the skin signals work like a younger version of you.
Now, we did promise you scientific results, and you know all of these products have studies behind them as well. And look at this, the Peptide Rewind and Recharge Serum. I mean, 90%, 90%. Talk us through the results if you would,
This is all about how the skin appears more elastic and supple. Now, they are two things, okay? When you've got a young skin, what's the first thing you think? It's elastic, it's plastic, it's fabulous, it's stretchy, it's soft, it bings back into shape.
Did you say bings back? Nice.
Bings back into shape. But it's got that bouncy texture. And this is what we start to lose as we age. So Rewind and Recharge Serum, 90% of users found that their skin felt more elastic and it was definitely more supple. 90% is huge out of the trials.
But it gets better. Look at this.
And again, I love to see that 100%
So do
mark.
I,
Absolutely. So again, the beauty of this, and this is back to the texture, 100% of the subjects agreed that the Rewind and Recharge Serum gave the feeling of hydrated skin under the eyes. Now, normally with the serum, you'd stop. This you can take much closer because of its texture.
Right, so you don't have to worry so much about, am I going over crossing the line?
Absolutely.
You know,
The invisible line you can happily cross with this because this is all about hydrating the tissue.
Could you show us the texture, please, Dianne?
Absolutely. So the texture on this one.
It's a big bottle as well. It's 100 ml, right?
It's a 50 ml.
Oh, 50 ml. Sorry, yeah.
Lying, it's a 30 ml.
Oh, 30 ml.
It's 30 ml. Sorry,
It looks bigger than 30
It looks
ml.
huge.
Yeah.
But feel this texture.
Oh,
so
yeah.
absolutely.
Oh, it's nice and cooling as well.
Smooth, soft, and again,
Oh, it smells,
divine. But look, again, we're just going to use one hand, Rob, right,
Yeah.
today. So by the end of the show, you can see that
We'll have
visible
super
difference.
hands.
We'll have super
Yeah.
hands, but you can see that difference. And look at that luminosity.
Oh, blimey! Look! Hold on, let me... This is the hand I put it on.
Look at the luminosity.
Look at the difference. And you can't see it as well on camera as you can. But also, this it's gone really smooth and soft, yeah.
But it's straight in.
Sorry, I'm just...
Yeah.
Do you know what I have to say? I just had an out-of-body experience and thought how ridiculous it is that we're talking about premium skincare. I'm dressed as Dracula's, you know, stepchild. But then it occurred to me that if you're starting to look a bit like a, you know, I don't know, a mummy, which
Yeah.
I am, I suppose it's apropos.
Perfect combination.
That is, oh, Dianne,
Gorgeous.
that's lovely.
It's beautiful.
Oh, I want a cologne that smells like that. Oh, it's dreamy.
It is dreamy. It's so soft. It's so delicate. But again,
That's amazing.
it's into the skin.
Is it
seconds.
hydrating as well?
Definitely.
Because I can see, look, I don't know if you can see it. I can see it. I can definitely see dehydrated. So, Rich, any chance you could push in a little bit? I'm going to be just really... Can you see? Sorry, Paul, Director Paul. I should ask the director, really. Can you see that that's dry? But then look at that. I mean, it's not. It's just that there are those little fine dry. I mean, dry, not dry. Dry, not dry. That's amazing.
The second it goes on, again, because of this clever technology, because it's hygroscopic, so not only is it adding
I'm addicted to that smell.
the water to the skin at the same time, but with this active, this acetyl hexapeptide 8, what you're getting is these peptide messages, okay, strengthening the skin, building the skin, supporting the skin. But think about collagen. Everybody knows the word collagen.
Sure.
We need the amino acids to support the collagen. That's where the basis starts.
Okay, so look at one of the reviews that we've got here from Sharon 8. She says, only used it for a few weeks and my husband and sister have noticed a difference in my skin. Really impressed with this serum and will purchase the rest of the range. Well, you know what, folks? You don't have to be a Sharon. Sorry, that didn't come out right. Because Sharon, she tried just the serum. And then was like, yeah, this stuff's really good. I'm going to go back and buy the rest. But Sharon would have paid $119.99 or thereabouts just for the serum. If you just bought the first two items we've spoken about, that's £180. So in other words, if for just two products, the price we're asking for 5 gets you £100 off the first two products. And then you've got 3 for free, essentially.
Absolutely.
I mean, it is just balmy. It really is. So we've just had a question. Is it suitable for rosacea-prone skin?
Yes, I actually have rosacea skin.
I do too, actually, yeah.
Absolutely fine with me. And again, because of that beautiful balance and the way it switches on your natural skin signals, yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely fine with rosacea.
So even though it's sort of slightly out of order, we're just going top row and then we'll go bottom row. So obviously after that you do your day/night cream, which is the extreme cream. But the eye
first. So
eye first. Is that
eye
I didn't know that. I
Oh,
always
Rob.
do. I always do eye last. Have I just been schooled?
You have.
Oh, excuse me one sec.
Serum. Serum, cleanse, serum, eye, protect. Absolutely. Molecular weights. You want something lighter around the eye.
Yeah.
And then your moisturiser. So you want to protect that eye area
That's
first.
where I've been going wrong.
Oh.
I have a terrible time with eye. There's only one eye cream. You know which one it is that I've ever had any luck with. The others all give me heavy eyes and make my eyes water. And I have been correctly applying.
now applying. Volume of how much you use.
Yeah, and that too, yeah.
But apply before, always before your moisturiser.
Bravo,
Huge
thank
difference.
you. And let's have a look at some results, shall we? Because I think this is really quite clear. This is 3 weeks.
Yes.
Three, when obviously individual results vary, you may get better results.
Yeah,
you may
definitely.
get the same results, or you
Take
may
pictures.
Well,
Please,
yes,
take
please
pictures.
do. We'd love to have them.
Anybody, buy a bundle, take me a picture, send them in.
Yeah, and give us permission to use them on the air.
Oh yes, please, would love that.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's almost like the after is the before, and then the before is like after something terrible's happened.
Exactly. So look at the depth of wrinkle. Again, look at the loose skin. And this is classic of an aging skin type.
Yeah.
When you see those sort of, the skin, it's almost like a fold of a wrinkle. It's not a crevice.
Yeah.
So when you see that sort of fold of wrinklage, and then you've got the crow's feet out to the side, but then you look to the after. Look at the tone as well of the skin
for sure.
on the before image.
Yeah.
Look at the after image, and you can see smoother, less dehydration, less visible lines and wrinkles, and again the texture is way improved.
But it almost looks like the before. It's almost like I don't know. It's like a black eye that's been healing.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I mean, that's dramatic. I'm being dramatic for, deliberately.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
But it does look like the after is like 3 weeks after the eye's healed from something.
And a lot of people, you see it an awful lot on skin.
Yeah.
Here again, people who've got a lot of pigmentation around the eyes. So this particular lady has lots of the specular, so the spotted hyperpigmentation. Yes. But look at the depth of wrinkle right near those brown patches, so where that hyperpigmentation is. Look at it 3 weeks later.
3 weeks. By the way, apologies, I forgot, I should have asked this sooner. How long on average do you get out of each of these?
I would say anything sort of 8 to 10 weeks.
8 to 10
weeks, definitely.
So these results that you're seeing here, this is not $79.99 for a month's supply. Let's say worst case scenario, if you slap it on, if you're really generous with how much you slap on, if you said 2 months, it's £40 a month for an entire facial or skincare and neck, I suppose, makeover, isn't it?
For an entire regime, you've got there for £40 a month, which is absolutely incredible.
Yeah. Or 28.31 times 3 on your PayPal Pay in 3 if you want to spread the cost. It's capped postage and packing as well. All our items tonight are 4.95 P&P, and you only ever pay that once per order. So you could add, I mean, to be honest, you could add other things if you wanted to, but get these bundles, buy them you could buy a couple. Also, if you sign up for a free account with Shop on TV, if you open basically, I call it an account, I suppose it is an account really, but all we need is your name, your address, your phone number, your email for tracking information and such, and then you can store all of your payment cards securely on our extremely secure military grade servers, and then you can also store addresses. And the point I'm making here is that you can actually, when you store an address that isn't your account address, your main address, you can add a name and a phone number to that, so you can send things directly to mum or friends or family, whoever you like. And I mean, at these prices, I'd get them out there. I really would. Can I just say, if you just tuned in, folks, we're only 2 products in. If you've missed it, we're going to cover everything. We're going to make sure you have a thorough understanding of everything that we're offering here. But the bottom line is this: are you happy with your skin the way it is? Well, actually, I guess the first question is: are you 35 years or older? The second question is: are you happy with your skin? Or are you at a point when you look in the mirror when you go, oh, I'm not happy with those wrinkles, I can start to see that I'm getting older, I'm starting to see the signs of aging, I wish there was something I could do about that. Maybe, are you happy with the hydration of your skin? Does it feel dry? Or does it not feel very smooth? There's a roughness to your skin. If there are blemishes and various different parts of your skin that are sort of, again, they're either signs of aging or they're just, they're imperfections that you've naturally had maybe all your life, I don't know. If you're looking to do something about that, if you've said to yourself, I'm going to start using a proper skincare range, not just something you buy from the local shop that it's hope in a bottle. You've no idea whether it's going to work or not. There's a lot of marketing. There's a lot of rubbish in the skincare industry. I'm sorry to say it, but there is. There are tricks, marketing tricks, and ways to get you to buy products that make it sound like you're buying some miracle formula, and most of the time, it's just nonsense. Shop on TV are your filter for rubbish. We only bring you premium quality skincare, well, products in general, but when it comes to beauty or skincare, the best that money can buy. This is £515 worth of product if you go directly to Doctors Cosmeceuticals website now. This is using pharmaceutical grade ingredients, it's using cosmetic expertise and pharmacological expertise. It's crossing the boundary, isn't it? Hence cosmeceutical. And it's in a beautiful packaging. It's unisex, but it looks phenomenal on any shelf in any cabinet. And bottom line, if you want to look younger, this is proven to help.
Absolutely.
A lot, right? In many cases.
Definitely. So much so, Rob.
So check out, buy it now. Quick. Get it while you can.
Definitely, because I think the thing with this is, if you're ever unsure about skincare, because there's so much of it out there that we sort of get to that point of you go, well, does that really work? The beauty with this, so I've spent over 3 decades, Rob, right? 30 years in this industry. This, for me, this is one of the most advanced technological regimes that works. So I love this because this works with an individual skin type.
Right.
That's the point of difference for me. So me, with my esthetician background, I want something that could work on you, could work on the producers, could work on the camera guys.
So it doesn't matter male, female, it doesn't matter what skin type, what skin colour you are.
It doesn't matter.
And if you're below the age of 35, by the way, you can use this as a preventative measure, but also as those, because trust me, once you pass your 20s, it all starts going downhill. As those little signs of aging and the free radical damage start creeping in, this is helping to fix them and repair them before you even get to the sort of like pull the ripcord at 35 plus.
So think of this. This is like the reawakening of the signals and switches in the skin. The reawakening. The reawakening of skincare, of the signals in the skin that make it behave as the best version of you.
And you know, it's interesting because when you brought this to us, I'm a sucker for science. Quantum physics is one of my favourite subjects. So I love science, and I also love science fiction, actually, as it happens. But science fiction today is science fact tomorrow. And I kind of was trying to wrap my head around it, and it's like, my gosh, this uses the body's biology to help to repair itself.
Yes.
Right?
It totally. If you think, so genetics, we cannot change our genetics. They're set in stone. We can't do anything. But our epigenetics is what is influenced each and every day by our environment, what works. So this is all about how we can influence from the outside in with the use of epigenetics.
And this is what I'm trying to say to the audience. If I was going to go into space, I don't care how the rocket ship works. It's got loads of science stuff in it. Great. Is it going to get me to the moon and back? Right, this is designed to get you to the moon and back. This can do what so many beauty or skincare ranges just can't. Is that an accurate statement?
Yes.
I mean, look at the results on this. I mean, 100%, 100%, or 100%, 96.7, 96.7.
Yeah. So, this is, if we look at this, just take the eye, the dual action eye refresh. Again, dual action. So not only can you use this as your everyday and night serum, you can also use this as an eye mask. So it's dual action for a purpose. So literally, you can use a very fine layer, morning and evening. You'd apply this directly after your serum, before your moisturiser. But if you're really tired, Rob, if you've had a tough week, if you've been upset, poorly, anything like that, your eyes, people say your eyes are the windows to the soul, aren't they? And they seriously are. So if you're a little bit run down... Mine look
like the windows to a haunted house.
If you run down, it's the first thing that people see. Use this as an eye treatment mask at the same time.
Claire D says, this eye cream is my absolute favourite. I had to take a picture of the jar. It's so exquisite, just beautiful. The texture of the cream itself is so light, glides on and shrinks into my skin in seconds. My under eye looks lighter and lines are looking less deep. We'll keep using, would definitely recommend. All right, well, I want us to get to the other two. Have we seen the texture of the eye cream yet? I don't know.
The texture of the eye,
just very
quickly.
Yeah, and let's get on to the extreme cream.
Am
I having a go with this?
Oh, have a feel with this.
Oh, yeah.
Rob, feel this texture.
We need to release this scent as a spray, honestly. It's so creamy.
But this, I mean, light, absolutely. Look at the texture of this. So smooth. And again, sinks in. If
that was a trifle, I tell you.
It'd be gone.
It smells like a sweet from my youth. You know, do you know those sherbet lollipops? Do you remember those?
Yes.
It reminds me of that.
Does it?
Oh, it's so nice.
It's nice. You've got a mix here. You have a citrus vanilla.
That's it. Yeah.
So you have this very, very delicate sort of floral and plant together.
Yeah.
But fruit, and plant together.
All right.
Very, very soft.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know they do say you get what you pay for. Oh, sorry, my cape's coming off. And the truth of the matter is that if you were buying this at full... it's red on the inside, I didn't realise. If you were buying this directly from Doctors Cosmeceuticals website, you'd pay about £515 for the whole lot. And people buy it at that price all day long. Now, we're going to move on to the extreme cream. I just want to say you're getting posh skincare for a fraction of the and it's full size, because as you start talking about the extreme cream, how are we getting or offering our customers full size for these ludicrously low prices compared to what these sell for?
Okay, two things, Rob. Always the two. So the first thing is that we don't believe in samples.
Yeah.
So samples, if you got a sample home and it's a little baby 2 ml, it's a little sachet, you go like this with it, Rob, don't you? You get it, you try it, you go, oh, that's quite nice, and a bit goes on the skin, and that's it. So you get no real-time results. No. You don't get to experience the collection, how it works, what it could do for your skin. Yeah. So number one, we don't do samples. Samples for us are a full size. Number two,
so this is your marketing, essentially, and through Shop on TV, on ITV, and TV,
absolutely, we don't pay any, I want to say, endorsements or big Insta bloggers or anybody like that. So rather than invest in that side of marketing, we invest we invest it back into giving it direct to the consumer.
And obviously, we will make sure that we keep this. Now we have it, we will keep it in stock and bring it back, as long as we possibly can. Yeah. So let's quickly go through all of the info on the extreme cream. So this is day and night, isn't it?
This is day and night.
Day and night.
Day and night. So this is the beauty.
£39 on their website.
Worth every penny. Every penny, Rob. Look at this texture. I want you look how dreamy. This is gorgeous. So when this goes in, so this looks quite. If that was going in,
Oh. Cool, I'm going to do this show again. Wow.
Look at the skin, and it's not sticky, it's not tacky, but it's that texture is ridiculous.
This has got a slightly floral smell to it.
So we've got the citrus, vanilla, and then we have a floral.
I love it. But it's not like, that's 1930s grandma's perfume.
Absolutely floral. Not. So
subtle and slightly sweet.
Very, very subtle.
Oh, that's great.
But fresh. Very fresh. It's great.
Yeah.
So it's lovely when it's onto the skin of a morning. It's great of an evening.
Yeah.
But a tiny, tiny amount of this goes such a long way.
Again, you're looking at 8 to 10 weeks on all of these. What's the shelf life, by the way, if unopened?
So once it's opened, you have 12 months.
12 months?
12 months. Once it's opened. So again, remember, these are engineered for stability.
Yes, of course.
So
12 months and then and unopened?
Unopened up to 2 years.
Up to 2 years. And again, look, here it is. The headline is reduces visible signs of aging. That's what it's designed to do. And also skin hydration, texture and smoothness improves, skin replenishing, contains antioxidants, revitalized, more youthful looking skin. To be honest, I think all the slides have said the same thing. At the end of the day, you want to look younger. Yep. This can help you, or is designed to help you do it.
It's that revitalisation of the skin.
Yeah.
So again, you know, this is all about how do we make the skin. 100% said their skin felt more moisturised after use. 96.7% agreed that their skin felt more nourished. That is vital as your skin starts to age. 93.3% said that by using the Recovery Extreme Cream, their skin felt more restored. So again, when we've got skin that's starting to age, it often starts to feel tighter, it starts to feel drier. We might get these sort of red or these itchy patches onto the skin because lots of hormones, specifically in women, you've got lots of hormonal changes taking place. That affects the skin.
Moisturised, nourished, restored,
Absolutely. So those three, they are three big ticks. Get that skin more nourished, make it feel more restored. Again, that will start to prove the elasticity, plasticity of the skin.
Yes.
Super hydrated.
So let's keep, well actually let me just share this review with you first and then we're going to do a little tally on price. Beautifully luxurious, you can feel the effects of this cream. Obsessed, says Anna Kay. So ladies and gentlemen, again, we've done the top row, $59.99 if you go to Doctors Cosmeceuticals website, $59.99 for the cleanser, $119.99 for the serum, £139.90 or £139 actually, sorry. If you, so that's the eye was 99, sorry, and then down here, bottom row, £139, and then that leaves us with the mask. And as we're celebrating Halloween, if you're watching us live, can I just say, the prices are. Actually, I'll do it in a minute when I've got one little close up on my face. Let's start talking about the last one.
So let's look at the mask. So absolutely, now this is a dreamy texture. This is whipped, literally. This is like a very, very light whipped mousse. This is divine.
Can I be your
you can indeed. So watch this. So 2 ways to use this one, Rob. If we want to use it as a treatment mask, we put a thicker layer like that on.
And just leave it like that.
Just leave it like that.
Off, wouldn't you?
Leave that on 10-15 minutes and then just take it off.
Just a damp cloth?
Yes, absolutely.
You wouldn't use your cleanser, would you?
No, you wouldn't use your cleanser. You'd literally just rinse it away, but you then would go in to use your serum, your eye, and your moisturiser afterwards. Okay, because this is your treatment. So you could cleanse,
then do your mask, and then add your serum and your eye after. I'm learning, you see.
Yeah. So it's just a different way to do the routine. If you were using this as your nighttime, moisturiser.
Rub it in.
So just rub it in.
All right, no need to rub it in. Sorry, that was a little beauty joke there for you folks.
And watch it go. So it's gone. So anybody who's worried
Yes, it was a joke, Paul.
Anybody who's worried about it going onto bed sheets, onto their linen, don't be, because it's gone straight into the skin and it just sinks in.
That is amazing. I'm going to rub the rest of it in. It is incredible.
Same great scent.
Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, my hand can have the best hand in the business after this, I tell you. But I tell you what, if any television presenters out there who need to have good-looking, smooth, soft, supple hands, use this. And I'm going to tell you about the prices in a moment. But before we do that, here are the features and the benefits. Oh, look, it's the same slide as before, but with a different product. Because the headlines are all the same, folks. Reduces visible signs of aging. Stimulates for a more toned and taut skin appearance, improves skin hydration, targets expression lines and wrinkles, and soothes and calms for a healthier skin. They are slightly different, each of the slides, but basically they are all working together in concert to help make you look younger.
Absolutely. Because they've all got the same active ingredients, so they've all got the acetyl hexapeptide 8 in.
Oh yes.
So every single, even the cleanser. And that, again, something very unique for Doctor's formula.
My skin was really dry recently and getting worse. I was recommended this mask/cream by a friend, and I must say, after just 2 uses, my skin has improved. I will keep using it. Thank you for helping me, as my skin was really getting me down.
Perfect.
And also, Lynn X says, I've used this every other night and seen a real improvement in my skin. It feels more smoother and tighter. I would definitely recommend.
if you go to bed with it on, Rob, it's a great little pick-me-up. So literally just replace your nighttime moisturiser with this. But the beauty of this collection, again, so you've got 2 treatment masks in your eye, in your dual action eye refresh, and also in your overnight treatment mask.
You could do a whole face mask if you just use those 2 then.
Absolutely.
And then if you actually on the Doctors Cosmeceuticals website, how much is the £99 for the mask? So there you go, £99 for the mask, £139 for the extreme cream, $99.99 for the eye, $119.99 for the serum, and $59.99 for the cleanser. Or it might not be 99, it might be just 50, be 0,
59, 119.99, 139, 119.
£515, and that's if you went to their website right now. I mean, it's amazing. But again, if you're like, well, yeah, but Rob, I don't want to spend $79.99 yet or now, you can separate these out. Or if you want to buy separate gifts, get the big one for you, obviously, but get separate gifts. So we do have the serum and the eye cream together as a bundle. And we also have the other 2, the extreme cream and the mask together as a bundle. So here's the serum and the eye. $34.99. You're saving £183, which is staggering. It really honestly is. And again, these are not just made up usual prices. These are the prices that you will pay for them on the Doctors Cosmeceuticals website right now. If you literally go there if you want. What's the website? Do we know? Doctors Cosmeceuticals.
Doctor's Formula.
Oh, Doctor's Formula.
Yes.
If you want to go have a look for yourself. And people pay that every day.
People pay that. And I think when you've tried it, as soon as you experience the way this works in your skin, that's what brings people back for more with this collection.
The thing is, I would imagine most of the customers probably drive Porsches or sports cars or something like that. You know,
a lot of our lovely customers, I think it's like with me. I am totally invested. Yes, it's been my career, but I was always, I want to say, really, you know, you do pay for what you get.
Yeah.
But now
you really
I work
do.
so closely with the chemists.
Yeah.
It's the ingredients. It's not, you know, the pretty packaging. It's how it works in the skin.
Yeah.
And that for me, this is the bonus. It looks fantastic.
Again, any skin, whatever, no matter what colour your skin is.
Skin, it doesn't matter on the colour, texture, tone, age. It doesn't matter if you're 30, you're 50, you're
90,
70. Doesn't matter.
And actually, probably the older you are, the even better it may work.
Better results. So it's definitely about trying to get this onto the skin. But because this works with your skin, that's the biggest message I can get across today. And that's why it's such a broad spectrum collection as well. It works on so many different skins and skin types because it works with your skin.
All the befores and afters that we've shown you in the show, they are all after just 3 weeks. Now look, you have a choice to make here. Well, I mean, you have several choices. One is not interested. I'll grow old gracefully. Who cares about wrinkles? And if I look old, so be it. And there are people that are quite happy with that mentality. For a lot of us, one possibly could presume most of us, as we start to look in the mirror, as the years melt away, we're thinking, oh God, I've seen better days. And there's a wrinkle. And maybe you're younger and you're pushing towards your 30s, and that's just, the wrinkles are just starting to appear. Get on this now. If you are like me and the ship has sailed and you think, well, I'm just closing the stable door after the horse has bolted. No, you're not. Because it doesn't matter where or when you start. And folks, if you already use skincare that you're married to, and I know that of a certain generation, like my parents' generation, they'd use the same thing over and over and over again and never change. And sometimes change is hard for people of certain generations or certain people people of a certain mentality. But I want you to know that it's always okay to change up your skincare. And I want you to understand that, and if I may say this, the Doctors Pharmaceuticals or Doctors Formula it's made by the same company that makes ERC, so the Epidermal Research Centre. So the Epidermal Research Centre and Doctors Formula, in fact, you've talked about Doctors Formula on ERC shows. You can use them interchangeably, can't you?
Absolutely, and that's the best way to use things, because it's like anything. If I said to you, Rob, what's your favourite meal? What's the...
Oh, fish and chips.
Okay, fish and chips. So if you ate fish and chips tonight, Rob, great.
Yeah.
You ate it tomorrow night.
After about 6 weeks. I
was going to say, probably even after a week, you'd be like,
No,
I love fish and chips, but no more.
No.
Your skin's the same. So skin will take its nutrients, its nourishment from what you feed it. So use...
Or a buffet of the world.
Absolutely.
Have one of those in Florida.
Use one.
Little golden corral. Yeah.
Move on.
But so the point I'm trying to make here is very simple. If you are married to your skincare, but let's be honest, unless it's a skincare line that you've bought from us, because we only feature, I think, about, three or four. We're very selective. But if you are using your skincare and you're just like, no, that's what I use, be honest with yourself. Is it working? Can you honestly say, hand on heart, if you were put in a spotlight and asked, is it working, that you could say, yep, absolutely. It might be doing something, and maybe you're convinced, yeah, it's doing something, I'm sure. I can't see it, I can't really feel it, or maybe my skin feels a bit moisturised. Well, you know, moisturising it's almost an old-fashioned term in many respects, isn't it? It's like, yes, you feel moisturised, but for how long? And what's it like when you wake up the next day, or what's it like when you go to bed, that night? What does your skin look like? How does it feel? Have you got wrinkles? Are you using an anti-wrinkles cream? Is that working? Have the wrinkles gone? Or have they been radically reduced, or to the visibly reduced anyway, where you can go, blimey, that wrinkle's got smaller, or it's gone completely in some cases. I would imagine for a lot of skincare lines, because many of them are marketing and they don't really do very much. I'm sorry to say that. I'm sorry to burst the bubble. Dianne would be the first person to back me up on that, I'm sure. Here we are certain, it's been proven, tested, verified. These work. Now, individual results will vary, of course, but they are science packed into beautiful packaging to help you literally look younger, to help reduce the visible signs of aging, including wrinkles and discoloration and maybe skin spot blemishes or spots. Not when I say spots, I mean, what are they called?
Hyperpigmentation.
Hyperpigmentation, all that sort of stuff. So if you have another thing that you use, take a bit of time off. Try this just until it runs out, or even just try it for a month, because you know all of our befores and afters. 3 weeks was the result. 3 weeks. So why don't you take a break for 3 weeks, see what this does, and do it as soon as you possibly can, because we have limited stocks on these. You've got everything to gain, and the only thing you've got to use is the appearance of years and years and years of aging. And also, by buying now, you are taking advantage of some scary pricing. Scary good. Stay tuned.
There are 3 convenient ways to place your order with Shop on TV. Just scan the QR code with your smartphone's camera app to view the current on-screen item. Or go directly to our website, shopontv.co.uk, where you'll find all the products in today's show. Simply add the items you want to buy to your online shopping basket and check out. Prefer ordering by phone? Give our UK-based customer service centre a call on 03333 241 241. Friendly representatives are available to assist you 24 hours a day. Straightforward shopping with Shop on TV.
We are live, ladies and gentlemen. It is day 1 of our Halloween celebrations. We'll be Halloweening it again tomorrow night, because it's Halloween into the start of the next day. And then we're going Christmas all the way to the end of the year. My favourite time of the year.
Love it, Christmas.
Oh, so do I. This year I've decided my lad's going to see his mum in America. My good friend who I often travel with around Christmas, he's also over in America because he's American. So I'm just going to sit and eat mince pies and drink Baileys or other Irish creams are available, and just do nothing and speak to nobody and just watch slushy films. you know,
and have a great day.
Have a great day, or days for that matter. Now, just to recap, ladies and gentlemen, this is a staggeringly good range of skincare. It's an expensive range of skincare if you buy it directly from the source, from Doctors Cosmeceuticals, or Doctors Formula is the website. But we, as always, at Shop on TV, we deal directly with the company, and we have a beauty expert, skincare expert, and not just that, but an Well, you don't do as many treatments these days as you used to, do you? But you are trained.
Oh, I am.
You know, in clinics and things.
Absolutely, in all sorts of. Trained esthetician, aromatherapist, reflexologist, shiatsu practitioner. Lots of.
Yeah,
things
you know your
behind me.
stuff.
Know my stuff.
You've forgotten more.
Love my cosmeceuticals. They're my favourite because they deliver.
Yeah, I've heard that there's a skincare burglar in the building. We have to be careful because those might go missing. At the end.
Really? Has he got a cape on?
Yeah, but not only do you do beauty from without, Dianne, but also, as Leslie just come up, you do beauty from within.
Oh,
as well.
we absolutely do.
And actually, the next product I swear by. I mean, I take it every day. I have for 3 months now.
Yes.
Every single. Oh, it's not limited stock just yet. It's from ERC, Epidermal Research Centre. Advanced liquid collagen, 10,000 milligrams, which is about what you need a day, and it's just $29.99. If you go to ERC's website directly, it's double that. It's more than that, actually, isn't it? But all you have to do, click on the pumpkin, and if you go to our website, you will see it there. And sorry, excuse me 1 second, David, floor manager. We need the green bottle if that's okay, sir. Sorry, thank you. Apologies, just a moment. Please hold. Please hold, caller. There it is, the Advanced Liquid Collagen. Tell us a little bit in a nutshell about what this is.
So this is
and why we should take it.
A collagen booster drink. Okay,
Yes,
so what this does, Advanced Liquid Collagen is all about how we target the skin, the hair, nails and joints, all from the inside out. We know that collagen is the most abundant protein in the body that starts to deplete from our sort of late 20s, early 30s, we're on that downward trajectory.
Yes.
We need collagen because it's so abundant in the body.
Yeah.
We need collagen, and naturally through food, we don't replenish the levels that we need.
No.
So this is a one shot per day booster treatment that literally gives you 10,000 milligrams of collagen in 125ml shot.
And it's marine collagen. So you're looking at less aches and pains in muscles and joints, 100% natural flavouring, firmer skin, quick collagen absorption and stronger hair and nails. That's what it's designed for with marine collagen. So it is derived from fish. So if you can't eat fish, do not take this. And it's types 1 and 3, plus you've got hyaluronic acid in there as well. It's sugar-free, it is keto-friendly, it is carnivore-friendly and all those other things as well.
Absolutely.
There is your list of ingredients. And 10,000 milligrams per serving, plus loads of vitamins as well, because of course vitamin C in the form of ascorbic acid is the carrier, isn't it, to make sure the collagen gets into your system.
Yeah, absolutely. We need the Vit C to make sure it's absorbed correctly through and sort of transported throughout the system. We've also got in there vitamin B5, B6, B7, B12. So your essential B vitamins are all in there as well.
Yeah.
So that's the biotin. You've got selenium, hyaluronic acid. Again, great for the boost on joints. So when we think about joint movement, we often think of synovial fluid that sort of supports, helps the maneuverability of the joints.
Easy for you to say.
And again, hyaluronic acid essentially found within the skin, within the body. So absolutely packed. Type 1, type 3 collagen, best types that mimic human collagen.
I'm sorry to say, Diane, I don't think you've got a little measuring cup. We'll ask our floor manager. So we can do shots, dear boy. We're going to do shots. One, not a bottle, just a cap.
I could take a bottle.
You can take a bottle if you want. Have you got another bottle? All right, yeah, we're just asking Dave, our floor manager. So I want you to know something here. I take this every day, absolutely every day. So I do what Diane affectionately refers to as a shot and a tot. So that's, sorry, got all of our there we are, all of our Halloween decorations in the way. So that's one shot. That's roughly 10,000, well, it is about 10,000 milligrams. That's actually all you need. But
you love the taste so much.
I love the taste. And if you want to do a booster, you can do another half. We'll talk about why you might want to do that in a minute, but excuse me. Oh, it's so gosh darn good, it really is. Can I just quickly talk to the audience, Dianne, and say this? If you know me, and you trust me because you bought products from me before, I've just got a trustworthy face, and you can trust me, by the way, you have to get this. You just do. If you're a human person over the age of 20, you need to get this and take it every day for the rest of your life. If you take nothing else, no other multivitamin, no other supplement whatsoever, this is the one you need. I believe, certainly, and we're going to establish why that is. But please run to the phone, run to the website, get some at $29.99. We normally sell it for $59.95. It's half price. And actually, I think at ERC's website, it's actually slightly more, isn't it?
It's $74.95.
$74.95 at ERC's website. So in other words, it's 1.5 times more expensive at ERC's website. So what I recommend you do, and I do, this will last you about 3 weeks. And it'll have a best before date on the top, so you'll know once it's open when you need to use it by, or even if it's not open, that's when it expires, right?
Yes.
So it'll tell you that it's usually about 12 months, isn't it?
It's on anything from 6 to 18. So
oh,
some
6
of them,
to 18.
yeah.
Every single day. And here's I know I'm doing here's their website, $79.95.
Oh, it's gone up again.
It's gone up.
It's gone up. It was 74.
So our $59.95 is a steal compared to that.
Absolutely.
It's £20 cheaper than that. But tonight, $29.99. Stock up. Buy as many bottles as you can afford. Why? Because, and I'm sorry, Dianne, I'm not trying to cut you out here.
No, absolutely.
I'm so passionate about this, and if I could put a bottle in every person's watching's hands now, I absolutely would. Every single day, from the age of roughly 20 onwards, and it's worse if you're a lady, you are depleting collagen. Collagen and elastin are the building blocks of skin. So if you imagine even ground, fresh even ground, and over time, underneath the ground starts to sink. You get a sinkhole because there's nothing to hold up the surface. That's what's happening in your skin, and it's collagen and elastin that are the foundation. By the time you get to your 70s, you've lost a shocking amount of collagen, and actually during menopause you can lose, 20% of all your collagen in just that time of menopause if you're a lady.
And by the time you're 40, you're losing more than 1% year on year. So it literally it's such a downward trajectory. Yeah. You know, some people during menopause can lose up to 40%.
Well, did you want some of this, by the way?
It's
did you get a bottle? Oh, you haven't even got a top.
I haven't got a top. Oh, I'll sit
here
fine.
No, here you go. Because I know you're gagging for one as well. But the thing is, what I love about this, look, your body is only going to allow you to put a certain amount of collagen back. I wish we could put it all back, but your body just don't work that way. But what it will allow you to put back is about 10,000 milligrams a day, isn't it? 10 to 12.
Yes, 10 to 12. So the latest sort of scientific research states that somewhere between sort of 10 and 13,000 milligrams.
Hence the shot and a tot.
Hence the shot and a tot is absolute optimum. Yeah. But again, it could, you know, if you're somebody who's going through menopause, if you're somebody who is has recently been, say, really ill, very, very poorly, somebody who is post or pre-operative.
Sure. When I get my hernia done, I'm going to take I take this every day anyway.
Shot and a tot to those. So use it more as a booster. Anybody who, you know, wants to help recovery from sport, anybody who is, I want to say, for me, it works on both ends of the spectrum. So somebody who is, you know, their mobility is really impaired, say, you know, you go to move off the couch and you're in pain.
Sure.
Somebody who has quite a sedentary lifestyle, it's perfect for, but then it's also perfect for somebody who has a super active lifestyle as well to aid with that muscular recovery. So
it's muscles, skin, joints,
ligaments, everything.
Hair, nails.
Absolutely. So collagen is, you know, 70% of your skin, Rob, is collagen and water. Yeah. Over 30% of all protein in the body is collagen.
and you're losing by the time you get to sort of your 70s, you've lost what 80% of your collagen. Yeah, that's why all your scaffolding's gone. That's why you basically you literally start sinking.
Yes.
And again, sorry ladies, we're using you as an example here, 20s through to 50s. Yep. Can you walk us through what's going on? That's pretty obvious from the diagrams.
Yeah, you can see here, look at that top, look at the epidermis into the dermis there. So what you've got here is the collagen fibres, okay? So the little white things, that's your collagen fibres. Yeah. And then you've got there your vascular tissue, so the red. So look, somebody where all the tissue's working fundamentally as it should. Yeah. You've got lots of beautiful collagen and elastin. Everything is buoyant, it's firm. It's like a brand new mattress. Yep. Fast forward 10 years, it starts to decline a little bit. Fast forward 30 years, so get to somebody in their 50s, and you can see those collagen fibres are so degraded and so reduced, they're not being fed. Everything is much slower.
There's nothing to hold your skin up.
It's exactly.
Very little.
The scaffold basically is falling down.
Yeah. I mean, this is why, to me, this is just an absolute no-brainer. Yeah. Because, if you had something that collapsed, what would you do? Well, you'd fix it, wouldn't you?
Exactly.
If you could.
Yes. And
that's what this is. It's helping to fix the 70% of your body is made up of this stuff, or the biological equivalent of the marine collagen, and so you're going to lose a lot of it. By the time you're 70, 80, as much as 80 or 90, 80%. This helps you put back as much as your body will allow.
Exactly.
That's why you have to do it every day. So if you are, it's all very well putting a cream on a wrinkle. But it's like if you've got, let's say you've got a wall, like a plasterboard wall, and there's no stud partitioning behind it, and the wall, it's literally nothing supporting the wall, and it kind of caves in.
Yes.
I mean, you can plaster over the top, sure, but it ain't fixing the problem. Is it? So this, sure, do the outside, but do the inside too, and the inside's almost more important. But plus, with all the vitamins and stuff you get in this, I find it's an amazing energy boost. Forget energy drinks. A couple of shots or a shot of that a day, and honestly, you're good to go, I believe. It's healthy, it doesn't have any sugar in it, it's low glycemic, it's not going to spike your insulin. It will break a fast, any collagen will, if you are doing intermittent fasting or something like that. But you've got to take it every day. And this is not, I don't get any commission, I am not benefiting in any way, except that when you agree with me and buy this now and stock up and start taking it there's no point. It's like the gym. You don't go to the gym for a day and go, finished that, done that, good, don't have to do that anymore. It is a commitment for the rest of your life. But also it's about committing, and the reason I'm so behind this, Dianne, is because it's commitment to quality. Because there are different types of collagen.
Yes.
But this, we believe, is the best kind. And in terms of purity, formulation, quality, there ain't any better, is there really?
For me it is. People will say, okay, is a bovine collagen better? Is a powder better? Is tablets or a sachet? Yeah. For me, I have taken collagen for many, many years, on and off. But for my first, I want to say, foray into collagen, I was probably around about 25, 26, and it was capsules.
Yeah, same.
But I couldn't remember to take them because I was like, I needed to take, I think it was 8 a day. So I'd start off quite well. By mid-morning, lunchtime, I was like, I've had 4, I've had 6, I'm not quite sure now.
Yeah.
And I didn't do it. So for me, what is primarily the best solution and why I love this drink so much is because it's literally, it comes with the cap.
Yeah.
Your measure comes on it.
I got about 15 of those in my drawer because I always save the spare ones.
And you literally take that one shot and that's it. I don't need to think about it.
Yeah.
So that's why I love this. Plus it tastes great.
Oh, I wish I could have a glass of it.
Berries, so it's a fusion. So it's mango, it's guava, it's orange, it's berries, it's everything together, but it has a real berry, almost a cranberry taste. Yeah. It's not sickly sweet.
No, it's not.
Which is something
slightly syrupy. It's got a nice texture to it. I love it.
Absolutely. But it's the additional benefit of all those B vitamins, all that hyaluronic acid, the type 1 and type 3 collagen is essential because that mimics our own natural collagen.
This is my personal testimonial. Take it with a pinch of salt if you wish, but I assure you, hand on heart, absolute truth, what I'm about to share with you. So when as you know, many of you will know, I'm on my journey to shed the excess weight, the fat that I've been carrying around with me for a few years now. You know, my weight's gone up and down all my life, and look, I'm on a ketogenic and bordering on carnivore diet. But I'm very heavy on supplementation and putting good things into my body, and health is important to me. But also, this is something that I have to take every day. I know I need to take it every day. Before, when I started my journey, which was January, something like that, and I was 26 stone, about 21 stone now, something like that. I could barely walk. I could walk about a quarter of a mile before I was really unfit, out of breath.
Yeah.
But my back, my joints, they were ached like a banshee. I was incapacitated, and that's when I was like, okay, enough's enough. This is ridiculous. You know, I'm one step away from a mobility scooter. I mean, it's like, no, I've got to do something about this. So obviously helping to reverse that was starting to lose weight or starting to lose fat and eating the right kind of foods. But do you know what? I still had a gammy hip, and every night I'd lie awake because my hip was in so much pain I couldn't sleep.
Yeah.
I started taking this within 3 to 4 weeks, I think it was, and it may take that long. That's why you've got to buy 2 bottles, seriously, because one might not be enough. You might notice a difference within 3 weeks, but if you give yourself the 3 to 6 week is sort of the sweet spot. Yeah. I have not had any issues, joint issues at all, in any way, shape or form since I've been taking this. I went to Florida for 2 weeks. I didn't take a bottle with me. And I came back. Do you know what? The first few nights, gammy hip, couldn't sleep till I started taking this again. It's honestly, it's brilliant. And also, is it the fact, he says, knowing the answer, but sounding like he knows what he's talking about, that marine collagen is a small the molecular structure is smaller, so it can penetrate through the microbe or the gut microbiome more easily,
and a liquid as well.
Yeah, so it's absorbed very.
It's a rapid absorption because it's in liquid form. So yes, marine collagen, and it's funny because people who love bovine collagen, it's like we go loggerheads with marine collagen and bovine collagen, and anybody who needs to take vegan collagen. Yeah. I would actually argue the case it's not really, collagen.
It's collagen. It's an animal-based product.
Absolutely. It's amazing amino acids.
Yes, sure,
absolutely. It's fabulous amino acids. But for me, just like you, I have a dicky hip. Definitely, and I have dodgy thumbs.
I've got a hickey dip.
Have you got a hickey dip?
Have you got dodgy thumbs?
Dodgy thumbs from years of therapy. So actually,
repetitive strains and all that kind of stuff.
So, and if for any reason I don't take it, and this time of year, especially when it's going cold, like it's osteoarthritis, really.
Well, I was going to say, look, it ain't a cure for arthritis. Nothing is. But if you've got arthritis and you don't take this, you are seriously limiting your comfort, I think.
Yes.
I mean,
you're missing a trick.
Yeah, you're missing a trick.
You are missing a trick.
It is that good. I know it sounds too good to be true. But it is. It's genuinely that good. And again, I know, yes, we are a company, yes, we want to make money, yes, we're a business, blah, blah, blah. But I'm not telling you any of this for any reason, because again, I don't benefit from it. I don't get paid. I get paid to present information to you. The enthusiasm is free and purely my own. I don't get like a pound a bottle or anything like that. I get zero commission. We are uncommissioned, all of the presenters here at Shop on TV. I'm a user, I'm a customer. I use this every single day, and if I missed my multivitamin for a day or two, I'd go, all right. And I take about 8 or 9 different vitamins, supplements every single day, plus high dose vitamin C and lysine.
Okay.
So, but that's just what I do. And if I missed all of that, even if I missed my vitamin C and lysine, that's more important because keeping my arteries clear and all that. But if I missed all of that, I'd go, okay. Yeah. But if I missed this, I mean, this is my desert island product.
Yes.
Is it yours too?
Yes, definitely. Yeah. And I think it is. It's that once you start with it, I always say it should come with its own little warning bottle, warning sign, because actually once you start, you don't want to give it up.
No.
It's a bit because the benefits. I, like you, had started a weight loss journey this year.
Right, yeah.
I'm about
also
four,
doing very well.
4 stone down now. But I have found with joints, obviously, I now walk faster. So the poor dog, it's hilarious because poor Bob's legs are going like the clappers because I'm speedier. So doing
more
the
spry.
same route.
But then but that helps even because taking this helps you move around better. You can move around better and quicker, helps you drop more weight, which allows you to move around better and quicker still.
Exactly. So it's keeping that joint. For me, it's more about the mobility. Absolutely, I take it because for my age, I want healthy skin. You know, I want to keep my skin, hair. Anybody who's got any natural tones, colours, shall we say, in their hair, great. If you're getting lots of breakage, it's great. I, for many years, had gels on my nails for TV. Nothing now. Really strong. They don't break. It's amazing for nails. So
nails and hair is incredible.
Hair, nails, joints.
Yes, this is my hair. This is my hair, and it's also my natural colour. Now it's got hairspray in it at the moment, but it's that I do not dye my hair. Otherwise, I'd dye the beard as well. Yeah. What did you say, Leslie? You don't think you'd change my hair colour? Oh, this won't change your hair. No, this won't change your hair colour. I'm just saying I've still got all my own hair. But look, you know, if you're saying to yourself, yeah, but Rob, why do I want to spend £30 every 3 weeks on a drink? Well, how much do you spend on coffee every month? How much do you spend on water every month, or energy drinks, or colas, or sodas? And some of those, certainly on the soda front, I would argue those aren't particularly good for you. But also, if your tooth fell out, what would you do? Just leave it? You might go and get it fixed, or if your hair started falling out, if you could put your hair back, you would. Yeah. This is putting back what your body is missing. Now, again, you can't put 100% of it back, but you can put as much back as your body will allow, which is about 10 to 12,000 milligrams. I was like you with the capsules. The very first collagen, before I first learned about collagen, it was bovine collagen, and it was about 8 or 10 capsules every day.
Yes, huge.
I'm like, I'm sure they're just trying to charge you for capsules here, because can't you get all of that into one blooming capsule, you know?
And these days you probably could, but I think now is as well, a lot of people always say to me, so what makes this different?
What makes this different?
So what makes this different is if you look at people, a lot of sort of in the press, you'll see lots of different collagens that have maybe won lots of awards. Yeah. Look at the strength. Strength is vital.
Yeah, my 8 capsules were about 4,000 milligrams, I think.
And there's lots of collagen out there that's 1,000, 5,000, 8,000. There's a few that are 10. And I mean, I can probably name 3 brands that are 10. Right. So look at the dose, because there's no point taking a dose if what's the RDI is sort of the 10 to 13,000, and you're only taking 4.
No, you're not.
You're just not
putting enough back.
You're just not putting enough in.
Yeah, sure.
So you won't get, number one, it takes much longer. Number two, the probably price is very, very similar. In some cases, it's more expensive. Sure. Number three, you don't get that impact. So, and plus, you'll probably find that you need to take multiple doses throughout a day rather than just one.
And also, as I was just about to say, our producer said the same thing, that not all of them have vitamin C in them, which means it's pointless, because vitamin C is what gets it in your body.
Yeah, think of it, the vitamin C think of it as like the catalyst. You need to take vitamin C with collagen. Sure. To get that.
But at the end of the day, it's chemistry. You know, biology. A lot of biology is chemistry. You know, we have a lot of chemicals in our body, and I wish that everybody watching right now would just believe me when I say that this is a must-have for everybody, honestly, because it doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter what age you are. I mean, really, from your 20s onwards, prevention's better than the cure. Why don't you put it back? Because, you know, it's like there's a leak in your bucket. But you know the leak in your bucket's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger over time. Why don't you plug the hole as much as you possibly can, as soon as you possibly can? Because the best way, do you know the best way to deal with a wrinkle, to diminish a wrinkle? Don't get one in the first place. And look, this isn't going to guarantee that you stay looking young forever. I mean, if it was, we would never keep it in stock. Well, we never keep this in stock as it is. But it is the closest thing I think you can get.
And I think
really do.
It's that sandwich effect as well, because you want the filling to be juicy, you want your skin to be
Always.
juicy.
Yeah.
So what you want is you want to nourish and feed from the inside out, and then do the topical from the outside in. You want both. You want that duo effect, because otherwise this is fabulous. This makes that visible difference to the skin.
Yes.
But when you really want to give your skin everything, take this from the inside to out.
I haven't had any yet.
I haven't had any yet.
I could literally, there you go. I could sit here and talk about this all night long. I really could. By the way, this is what I was going to say. With the capsules, they always said take it before bed. But the thing is, this is like an energy boost. So take it.
Yes.
And do you know what I do? I put it next to my cream that goes in my coffee. So when I wake up and have a cup of coffee, I have my collagen
there.
because it's the right time of day then. If you're a morning person, take it in the morning, because otherwise it'll keep you awake at night. If you're an evening worker, take it at night.
So cheers. Chin chin.
Yay. And it goes into your tummy, your empty tummy in the morning before anything else gets in the way.
It's delish. Yum.
Now, by the way, take it neat. You can put it on cornflakes and things like that, but
You could mix it if you wanted.
into a smoothie,
smoothie, over yogurt, that sort of thing. But I leave mine, like you, in the fridge, next to the milk. First thing for me, kettle goes on, coffee of the morning, and this gets taken.
By the way, you don't have to refrigerate it, but cold is even nicer.
Yes.
All right, we're going to go back, ladies and gentlemen. Please check out your baskets, ladies and gentlemen. But if you go to shopontv.co.uk, and sorry, I'm just trying to figure out where to put my props here. Here we go. If you go to shopontv.co.uk, click on the big pumpkin or the Halloween banner. Or actually, if you're watching this at some other point when when we're not live. Well, actually, if you're watching on +1. Oh, look at that! Sorry, I just got completely distracted by a leopard skin foot warmer.
Love a bit of leopard.
I was just going to say, check out the website. Look at that! We've got a rabbit as well. Rabbit.
Oh.
So we've got a whole series of Carmen rabbits.
We could
rabbit
start
skin.
with those on.
We could have done.
We could have done.
No, they're not real. They're not real rabbit skin, obviously, or real. They go in the washing machine. We've got hot water bottles. We've got heated blankets, also washable, and we've got that amazing foot warmer for warming your tootsies in the cold winter, soon to come. Right, now then, $79.99 is the price for 5 items, which if you bought them from the manufacturer's is that the right word? The labs, the clinics, the whatever, the company's website directly would cost you £515. Would you talk for a moment while I stand up and stretch my legs?
Absolutely.
I think I've got a big fat chunky belt and it's sticking in my flab.
Oh,
and I wouldn't mind just having a readjust.
Stretch, absolutely.
Yeah. It's going to take me 2 seconds. Dianne, what's this all about?
Oh, this is the best skincare. So this is epigenetic skincare. This is all about getting your skin to where you want it to be. Really about making skin work for you. It's all good. Are we all good?
I just needed to readjust my buckle, as you do.
But this is a beautiful skincare collection, pure luxury, epigenetic skincare, which is, it's not a first. It may be the first time you've really dipped your toe into truly sort of technological skincare. Yeah. So this is about getting this isn't just about moisturization, hydration. This is all about skincare that really works with your specific skin type. And that for me is what makes this really unique.
I meant to ask you before, and I'm sorry I completely forgot. I mean, there are lots of questions that, there's only so much time. But is this the sort of thing you might find in a spa or a clinic?
Yes, cosmeceuticals are really, they're more if you see today, you've got your regular salons, then you've got your salons that offer all the advanced treatments.
Yes.
That's where you'd be more likely
the fancy Oxford Street shops, that kind of thing.
The next level, where you're looking at things like, things that are definitely results driven.
Yes,
It's not about the fluffy and it just feels nice and smells nice. Doctors' cosmeceutical skincare formulations are all about driving real-time results. So everything, before this even comes to market, it is tried, it is tested, it is rigorously goes through consumer trials.
Yes, yes.
So really, we've got the results before it's brought to market. And that's why I love Doctors' Formula so much. I love Epidermal Research Centre so much. I love their brands. They absolutely work synergistically. So this is really about how you can switch and chop and change your skincare so your skin really works for you. But at the same time, this harmonises your skin for the best version of you. That's why I love this.
Dianne, I want to get into some of the sort of, I don't know, I want to peel back the curtain on the beauty or the skincare industry, because I come from many backgrounds, but you know, aside from you know, my main job, I've worked in sales and marketing practically my whole life, and I've worked, you know, at a pretty high level in that side of things, and I know all the tricks. And look, there are many different demographics. You're always presenting a product to a demographic, a target demographic. If you can make that wide, great, because you can sell more product, but sometimes it's narrow and sometimes it's socio-economic based. So look, I'm not knocking things, lotions and potions that you buy from your local chemists or from you know, your local department stores. But they are aimed at a certain sector, which is the person that, and I mean this with all respect, can't afford this under normal circumstances. Now, sometimes there are some hidden gems. There are some great, you know, £7 products from Boots or wherever that are brilliant. But there are also some £30 products that are rubbish, in my experience and opinion. But how do you know? But you walk into a salon, and again, the sort of salons you're talking about, you know, you're talking about Knightsbridge, and you're talking about all the posh streets. And people are paying for this kit, are paying £515 for it. Now, for most people, and for me, I mean, I'm included in that, I would not be paying £515 for a 2-month supply of skincare. I just wouldn't. I don't care about my face that much, you know what I mean? But if you've got money, you know, if you're the glitterati or a celebrity, or if you are wealthy, it's a drop in the ocean. It's no different for people with those means as it is for people like ourselves going to, again, your Boots or your Superdrug or whatever, and paying £7 to £10 or £15 for a bottle. So what we're doing here, and this is one of the things Shop on TV works really hard to do, is to bring everybody accessibility to otherwise elite and unobtainable products if you don't have the means to obtain them. And I think this is a glowing example of that. But also people who spend that sort of money on skincare. And I know several celebrities have spent a fortune on skincare. If it doesn't work, then that business doesn't come back, does it?
It doesn't come back.
So it's got to work. This has got to work.
Absolutely, it's got to work. And I think the thing as well for us is the reason, because people say, okay, so if it has that price tag, how can you offer it at less than £80?
But Dianne, you know, given this is £515 if you went directly to Doctors Pharmaceuticals, Cosmeceuticals website, how can we possibly offer it for $79.99?
Okay, if you will not see this. This brand is not endorsed by. We don't pay for, and you'll know this with your marketing.
I do.
You know, history. The cost to get a celebrity to endorse. To market it, to get people to say it's fabulous.
Do you know some of those celebrities, they get like, some of them get like £10,000 a tweet?
Ridiculous.
Ludicrous.
Ridiculous.
Well, maybe it's not that much.
So
it's a lot.
It's a lot, believe it. So influencers, we don't pay any influencers.
No.
Because the real...
You saddle with me.
The real influencers are the people who use it, which is the consumer. So for us, it's about how can we get as many people as possible to try it. So if we give you a tester price, okay, but a full size, I'd buy it. you'd buy it.
Yeah. But
And
also,
so you get premium product
yes.
for a fraction of the cost.
This is where, unfortunately, the nation has been hypnotised by celebrity, particularly in the social media era. Just because a certain celebrity uses a cream and says, I love this cream.
Yes.
They're getting paid for that. They probably don't use it. Even if they do, they probably don't use it regularly, and they certainly don't buy it. And the chances are that it ain't, just because, you know, I can't name any celebrities because it's not, you know, they're not. But just because a celebrity uses it or an influencer uses it doesn't mean it's good. You know, a lot of the time it's not. But this, you get to use. You're the celebrity.
Yes.
You're the influencer in your own life, ladies and gentlemen, by getting it for a fraction of the price.
Absolutely. And the beauty with this particular collection is epigenetic skincare is like it's the next level. It's the next generation of skincare.
It's intelligent, clever. Well, tell us about it, because what's this all about?
So this is all
Alfie?
about, so think about how biological information, how we understand that, or how your skin understands that.
Yeah.
So if we had a book, okay, right in front of us, whatever's written in black and white is written, okay? We can't change it, we can't erase it, we can't change it to whatever we want. So it is static, it's permanent. Think of that as like your DNA.
Got it.
Okay? Now, over the top of your DNA is epigenetics. So think of that as like the floating language. It's not genetic, it's epigenetics. This can be influenced, it can be changed, it can be altered.
Right.
Okay? So with this collection, this is an epigenetic skincare collection, which means it influences how your skin behaves.
So the peptides literally tell your skin to do something. What do they tell it to do?
So the peptides are the skin whisperers, they're the communicators, and they talk to the skin, and the messages that they send say to your skin, behave like the best, younger version of you. That's what it tells them.
They're saying, oi, stop aging.
It says, oi, whoa, come back. Hey, we're not having that.
No, we're not having that. No, that's not acceptable.
That's no.
Yeah.
Stop misbehaving.
Look at what you did when you were younger.
Back time.
Do it. If I could turn back time. You can with this.
You can.
Or at least it can help you. Do so. I mean, you know, individual results vary and all of that malarkey.
Yeah.
So we've understood, hopefully, the biological information, but also here are the benefits.
Okay, so anybody...
This is why we'd use it.
We want to use this because we want to interrupt the visible signs of aging. We're all aging, but if you think of aging as active aging, okay? We are actively, right now, anybody sat at home watching TV, you're aging. I'm aging. We're aging in the studio.
I'm only aging on the outside.
Not on the in.
Yeah.
But what we need is, again, peptides. Think of them as a support mechanism as well. So they are beneficial to preserve that firmer skin appearance by supporting collagen. So anybody who loves the collagen drink, anybody who loves collagen skincare, think of this as your next level. This is the one that goes up. This is how you turn up the volume on what you're giving to your skin.
Ladies and gentlemen, look, I'm sorry to say it, to mention the C word, but it's, you know, Christmas is around the corner, gift giving season. Maybe there are birthdays, anniversaries, celebrations, thank yous. You know, maybe there's someone you can think of in your life right now who's been really good to you and you just want to say thank you and show your appreciation. Whether it's a man or a woman or other, this is for everybody. It's for any sex, any gender, any race, any creed, any colour, any religion. It's completely unilateral.
Absolutely.
And it looks amazing. If they ask, well, yeah, it's worth £500, that. And it is. If you go to doctorsformulas.co.uk, that is the website, the official website. And when we go through the individual products again, we'll go to the live website and show you. And these sell, right, do you want to know how much it is? Right. £59, £119 for the serum, £99 for the eye, £139 for the extreme cream, and 99 for the mask, for the mask. That's a £515 worth of product that sells all day long. And again, if you went to certain clinics or salons or, you know, places that stock this, that's what you're paying. $79.99 for all of it here. And look, this is going to help you make your skin firmer. Well, actually, do you want to talk through this, Dianne? Because maybe you can add some stuff that I wouldn't know to add.
Absolutely. So this is all about how we can help to make the skin more firm, but we also improve that flexibility, the elasticity of the skin. When we've got great flexibility and elasticity, the water binding agents in the skin are more prolific. So we help to restore the skin, we support a healthier skin. Hydrated skin is healthy skin. You know, people harp on about drinking your water, getting that in the system every day. Absolutely, we need that water in the skin.
What was 73 or 75% water, something like that?
Yeah, over 70% collagen and water. Absolutely. So it's crazy. But if you think of that on that downward trajectory, you know, we're bound to get wrinkles, we're bound to get fine lines. So this also has, Peptide Pro8 also has that skin smoothing capability. So think, we want to iron out the wrinkles, we want to plump out the fine lines, we want to eradicate that dehydration lines.
You know, it just occurred to me, and this is a great delineation and explanation also for the collagen. You know, if you were thirsty, you wouldn't go, oh, I'm really thirsty, I'll just go have a shower.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, yes, you want to use water externally. You'd have a glass of water. So, oh, I've got wrinkles and I've got my skin sallow, and you know, and it's I'm losing cohesion literally in my body. I'll just slap some cream on. Yes, that helps, but you've got to take it internally as well. Attack it from both sides.
It's that dual action, because literally the dual action working from the outside in and the inside out, you just get maximum benefit, and that's what we all want.
Do you want better skin radiance, texture and luminosity? Do you want to improve your complexion? And again, this is young and mature skin types. Would you like to revitalise cellular renewal?
Oh, cellular renewal is the biggie.
Well, you want your skin behaving like youthful skin. That's what the science in this tells your skin behave like younger skin.
Yeah. And the more you give the skin that message, the more it behaves. So I often refer to this as, you know, if you've got a new puppy, you have to give that command of sit time and time and time again. If you're a world athlete, how do you shave seconds off your time? Because you repeat it again.
How do you get fit? You go to the gym. You exercise every day or every other day.
So it's all about trying, you know, we try to retrain our brain, retrain our muscles. This is how we retrain our skin to think and behave like a more youthful skin.
Do you know, not so much these days, but I used to collect colognes, and I would have a different scent for different occasions, you know, different moods. I'm very olfactory.
Yes.
And you know, if somebody said, and listen, I do this. If I go now I'll buy my top 3, maybe top 4. And and they're usually about 100, 120 pounds a bottle for the size of the bottle I buy. For a cologne, for crying out loud. Smelly water, crikey. But someone says eau de toilet, you know what I mean? Eau de parfum if you can really afford it, you know what I mean? But if someone says, I can get you that for 80 quid or 50 quid, I'm like, sign me up.
Get me 3.
Well, I mean, guys, I'm saying guys, but it could be whoever you are. I'm not going to be specific about sex or gender here. But if you can give somebody something that's worth £515 and get it for $79.99, they don't need to know what you paid for it on Shop on TV. In fact, if they don't know what it is, we'll say, well, if you don't know what it is, go look it up. Go, when they go to the how much did you spend on me? Well, I turned into Frankie Howard, sorry. But the point is, you can say, I love you, I care about you, this is why I got you this, but because, you know, we all want to look younger, right? Why don't you tell them to try it for 3 weeks? Just use it for 3 weeks. Doesn't matter what they say, darling, or friend, or however you address them. Stop using whatever you're using right now. Just trust me, this bloke, this expert on telly, not me, Dianne, said, just try it for 3 to 4 weeks. And if they're not coming back at you, and if we've got a testimonial actually when we go through the products who said exactly this, that everyone noticed how their skin had improved.
Yep.
It's noticeable, tangible, verifiable, potentially measurable results like these.
Absolutely. And you know, this
is from the Serum.
This is from the Serum. And looking at real skin, if you go look in the mirror now, what do you see? What do you want to change?
Everything.
Well, everything. But you know, the thing is, probably when you look in the mirror, you do see the fine lines. You do see the change in skin tone, skin texture. Look at the wrinkles on the forehead. You know, anybody who frowns is prone to wrinklage. It's as simple as it will appear. You're depleting collagen, elastin, biotin, all of those things within the skin are starting to deplete. Look at the legs 11s here. Again, love a deep frown line.
3
weeks for this before and after. How much more smooth the skin appears.
Yeah.
We can see the change in the tone, the texture, the depth of wrinkle, all of that in just 3 weeks.
I mean, again, these are consumer studies, and the results are rather good. So maybe you could talk us through these, please.
90%. I mean, this is on people using the Rewind and Recharge Serum. 90% in both of these studies agreed that the skin made the skin feel more elastic and also made the skin feel more supple. We then had 100%.
And then the next one? Yeah, the next, we had 100, didn't we, on the next one?
Absolutely.
200.
100%, you know, agreed that the skin felt hydrated even under the eye area. Now, most serums, you know, avoid that orbital bone. You want to stay away. You don't want serum too near the eye. The beauty of this is the texture. This is a cream gel hybrid serum. So what you get, it can go closer to the eyes.
Yeah.
It's going to give that support to that super delicate area. Did you know we blink over 28,000 times a day? Random fact, Dianne knows these random things. 28,000.
Paul said more if you work in television.
Well, absolutely. 28,000 times a day. So think of all that movement. You want something that really helps support that delicate skin.
Yeah.
Rewind and Recharge Serum. 100% also agreed that their skin felt more nourished after using, and 96.7% agreed that the product moisturised the skin for a long time.
Yeah.
That's essential. If you're using a serum, you want that skin to feel hydrated all day long and last all night. You want that 24/7 experience. You don't want something that works on the skin for an hour and then stops working.
So look, we don't have time. Well, we'll get to them as much as we can. We have sort of skipped over the cleanser, but it's a beautiful cream cleanser. We'll come back to that at the end if we have time. Can we see the consistency of the serum?
The serum is delicious. So this cream gel.
Go on.
Cream gel. So this is lovely. Look, because this is so light,
Is this
Rob.
the one I love the smell of?
This is the one you love the smell of. But look, so it looks like a gel. As that goes into the skin, look, it's gone. See?
Oh, that's so nice. It's the first human touch of 8 years. Sorry, that was a bit creepy. I'm sorry, Dianne. She's a married woman as well.
But see?
That's nice.
Skin. Yeah?
Yeah.
It's gone. It's not sticky. It's not tacky. It's into the skin. And that's the beauty of serums that work.
Can I just show? So again, I don't know how well you can see this. So can you see the crepiness on my hand there? Yeah, you can see it really well. You see how dehydrated it is, the colour of it and everything else. And now look. Oh my giddy aunt. Crikey.
Love it.
I mean, that's like all right, sorry, Fred, you can take your hand back now. No, they're really mine. They're really mine.
But it's that smooth.
That smell. I'm going to be sniffing myself all night. Sorry, that's creepy as well. Well, it's Halloween. So.
It's Halloween, it's fine. So once you've used your serum all over face, neck and neck, we're going to go on to the eye, okay?
Yes.
Dual action again.
Yep.
So the beauty of this one, look at the texture.
Can I ask you not to put that, because I want to sniff this for a bit longer?
Now, you can, because this is the same.
Oh, okay then, slap her on.
So we take this. So
This is
if we're
what-
going to use
Did
this...
you put this on Paul earlier?
Yes.
Yes, yeah.
So this you can use as a mask treatment. So if I wanted to pop this, okay, use a thick layer like this. If I want to leave it tired eyes, I feel like I'm really, you know, my eyes are sleepy, they're itchy.
Paul's going, oh, my eyes are so hydrated even now, all these hours
Exactly.
later.
So you can use it as a mask treatment, or you can just use a tiny amount
and rub it in.
and just rub it into the skin.
And as I learned earlier, you put the eye, you do eye before. So if the other mask, if you bought the whole collection, the mask you can then add to the rest of your face and décolleté afterwards in the same way.
So you could just literally cleanse, pop on your eye mask, pop on your face mask, wash the whole thing off after about 15 minutes. Then you'd go back to your serum
and
eye moisturiser.
Right.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, so you'd put your eye back on,
You
but
put your eye back on. So think literally a tiny dot.
Yeah. So it's a mask or it's a cream essentially.
It's both. It's the two-in-one, and that's why it's the dual action.
You have the best smelling eyes in the world.
But it's all about refreshing the eyes. So literally, and if you're just using it, it's crazy. But if you're just using it, take it right under the eye here, right through the temple zone, there, and then right through the brow. So all of this area, this is where your eye is going to go.
I have terrible trouble with my eyes. I mean, you can see they're incredibly deep. So I've just had 2 weeks in Florida, and admittedly, I was out in the sun all the time around the theme parks. Didn't really use anything on my face. So I'm catching up. But look at these results. They are really, really great results. But also the skin pigmentation as well.
The skin pigmentation as well.
Yeah. The reduction is noticeable. And this, again, ladies and gentlemen, this is 3 weeks. You look. If you're not sure, dip your toe in the water. You can always get we've got 2 smaller packages. You can get one that's the serum and one that's the eye. Give it a go. After 3 weeks, if you don't notice a difference, all right, you've lost 30 quid, I think. But or if you want to plump for the whole package at $79.99, we're confident you're going to see a difference.
Absolutely confident.
And these, you know, the stats again also phenomenal.
Stats are huge, and again, it's, you know, when you see statistics on skincare, you often don't see these high 90s or 100%.
No, sure.
So this is, again, for me, it's that next generation, it's that next level. You know, 100% said that after they've been using the dual action eye refresh, they had this feeling of hydration under the eyes.
That's what Paul was saying.
Exactly. So if you think, when your eyes are tired, they feel dry, they feel almost crepey. So if you can give that boost of hydration, that your eyes are comfortable, amazing.
Paul stares at screens all day. I mean, his eyes look like leather normally, and I mean that lovingly. But Let's go through all the stats. I want to get through everything, and then we'll go back to the collagen. So what's next, Leslie? So the Extreme Cream. By the way, the Extreme Cream, £139 on its own if you go to the Doctors Cosmeceuticals website, which is doctorsformulas.co.uk. Go check it out for yourself if you want to.
Again, beautiful. This can be used as both your day and your nighttime cream. Again, texture divine.
How does that work? Because normally day creams are different to night creams.
Now, again, so this collection has, there are 2 creams, but both can be used day and night. So clever, the ingredients are very clever. Obviously, the acetyl, the hexapeptide 8, the active ingredient in there. But again, because this is working in conjunction with your
so
skin.
it works differently. It's not putting ingredients that are trying to affect the skin.
No.
It's putting ingredients that tell the skin to affect itself.
Yes. Exactly. So this is all about
I think he's got it.
Messaging systems. So if you can talk to the skin cells and get them to behave differently, the ingredient that does that is in there.
Now people might say, "Oh, that's ridiculous, Rob. How can chemicals possibly That's how our bodies work. So hormones.
How do you fly, Rob? How do people fly? How do people get into space?
I get my
it's all technology.
Yeah.
So,
But what I'm saying is specifically in your body,
Yes.
hormones are the communication. Like, for example, insulin
Yeah.
tells your body, store fat.
yes.
Right? So,
Yes.
and that's how hormones work. They all do, there are receptors and it's all chemical based, but this is, the peptides are talking in biological terms
Yes.
to your skin and saying, right, come on you,
Yes.
start behaving like you did 20 years ago.
Exactly.
Or something like
so
that.
it's all to do with the peptides. So chains of amino acids,
Yeah.
okay? The
Yeah.
peptides,
Building
they're
blocks
the
of
building
life.
blocks, absolutely the building
Yeah,
blocks.
yeah.
The peptides are the communicators, they're the talkers, they're the skin whisperers.
Yeah.
They're the ones that say, come on, you need to act like this, and they trigger the cells. So it's like switching your lights on and off. Okay,
Sure, sure.
as you're aging, the lights all go off.
Yeah,
Okay, in your skin.
Well, yeah.
This
Well,
comes along
Yeah.
and starts to flick the light switches back on.
Well, we know the adverse effects of that. If you put certain things in your body that are carcinogenic, they can trigger the wrong things, to switch on the wrong things and cause
Absolutely.
illness and disease.
Yeah.
So this is literally how the body works, you know.
Yeah.
And the science behind this, I mean, it sounds incredible, but it's mimicking nature. in a way,
Absolutely,
isn't
and it naturally mimics what your body needs to do.
Here are the results. Sorry, I kind of went on a bit of a detour there. So 100% of the subjects, they felt more moisturised, 96.7% more nourished their skin felt, and more restored for 93.3%. They're all very high test scores, aren't they?
Yes, definitely high test scores. And again, these are independents. These go through rigorous consultation, through a very specific questionings and sets of questions and answers. And it's also through a broad spectrum of skin types, of ages, of men and women. It's amazing, especially when you get 100%.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal.
I'd certainly have a look also at the doctorsformulas.co.uk website, because the reviews are great. We'll share some of those on the mask. But Shelley C, she said, my skin... sorry, apologies. Is this for the mask, actually? Sorry, which one's this for?
Yes.
Is this for the mask? Yes, sorry, apologies. My skin was really dry recently and getting worse. I was recommended this mask or cream by a friend, and I must say after just 2 uses, my skin has improved. I'll keep using it. Thank you for helping me, as my skin was really getting me down. And, you know, this is... The way you look also influences the way you feel. Like that lady, Shelley, it was getting her down. You know, your physical appearance or physical health can affect your mental health as well, you know.
Totally. And I think people's confidence...
Your mood, at least.
Yeah, I think if your skin, you know, your skin are your clothes, your skin's your outfit.
Yeah.
But it's so hard to change. You can't go throw on a different dress because that one doesn't fit.
No, right.
But if your skin is not... You know, if it doesn't look healthy, if it doesn't look supple, if it doesn't look like it's got a nice natural glow, it's got some radiance. If you've been poorly, you know, you've been a little bit low, that impacts how confident you are
If
in your
you've
own
travelled,
skin.
I mean, you know, travel
if
takes a lot of...
travel
So, I mean, look,
takes
when I
huge
came...
toll.
Admittedly, I probably put about half a stone on when I was out in Florida because I was eating rubbish, and I knew I would, and it was like, that's fine.
It's fine.
But there's also... when you start eating poorly, you know, you get a lot of water weight, there's a lot of bloat, there's a lot of inflammation that comes from poor quality food, but then also flying as well with the decompression and all of this kind of... And I when I got back, I felt like I put all my weight back on. I hadn't. You know, 3 or 4 days later, the water weight had gone, the inflammation had gone down, the bloat had gone. But for 3 or 4 days, I was literally like, what? I can't have put 4 stone or 5 stone on in 2 weeks. No. I felt like shiitake mushrooms.
But
now I'm back on it. But again, the way you look is what I'm saying influences the way you feel influences the way you feel, and flying can dry your skin out.
It can, and again,
seriously,
the changes, anything to do, you know, I've just been away last week, and it's straight away, that normally triggers my rosacea. So again, really sticking with my skincare routine, you know, the heat, rosacea doesn't like sun at all.
Do you know what, as soon as I got back in the sun again, within 24 hours I had a cold sore. I haven't had a cold sore for years.
Herpes was out.
Yeah, it was out. Honestly, I haven't had a flare-up for years and years and years.
Yeah.
I blame it on my mum who kissed me as a child. Not in that way. No. But no, it's and if you are a road warrior, or if you
Yeah.
travel internationally a lot, or if you just work, I mean, look, I work very funny hours, you know, and because I work during the
course.
day
Yes.
as well, and then so I'm putting in on average 10, 14-hour days, 6 or 7 days a week,
Yeah.
and have done for 2 years, and it's like. I really, and I mean, look at my eyes, they're just like, crikey, the bags are, I could put my luggage in there, because my carry-on. But that's where you need this sort of thing.
I think it's just, it's about making you feel good in your skin. And I think if skincare now, you know, this collection is so advanced that it can actually help to communicate with the skin. I think, you know, I love a cosmeceutical. I love that fusion. I love something that smells nice, feels nice. It's, you know, it's readily absorbed into the skin. But at the same time, I love the results driven. I like to know I'm not just using it because it's nice and fluffy.
And unfortunately, that is a lot of skincare is just fluffy. By the way, look, I realise this. It's the launch. You know, it's going to take a little time. You've got to get it. You've got to use it. You've got to realise that we're being truthful with you, and that actually this could be hugely beneficial to your life. It's not often that 80 quid, you spend 80 quid and it can have such a massive influence on your life potentially. And again, that's an 8 to 10 week supply. All 5 products, again, great gift. Do let us know how you get on. We really would love to know. Drop us an email, studio@shopontv.co.uk. And
take some pictures.
Take some
Please,
pictures. After 3 weeks, take some pictures.
Yeah. Take some when you get it home. Take some afterwards.
Yeah.
And then
give us permission to show them on the air, and we will.
Definitely send them in to us. I'd love to see them. I'd love to see skin change.
Karen had a question about the collagen drink. Yes, Karen. She's been taking bovine collagen. Okay.
Yes.
Can you swap straight from one to the other? Well, I would have thought. Yeah.
Yes.
Do you need a break from one before you swap? No. It's collagen.
It's collagen.
Yeah. It's like saying, do you need a break from beef? You know, from beef before you start eating chicken.
Yeah. No.
You know.
Absolutely fine, Karen. Yeah. You can switch over.
Actually, you know what? If a great source of collagen, and I learned this from my my current dietary bone broth, bone marrow, but also, you know, if I eat chicken, I eat the gristle, because the gristle is pure collagen.
Yes.
Yeah. Collagen depletion. This, as I said, this is, if you don't take this, look, I don't care if you take this one or go to any collagen. Just take. If we want you to take this one because we believe it's the best one, because it's got so many great things in it, and it's the full dose. It's almost the max of what. Pretty much it's the average max of what everybody can take, what your body will allow you to take. It's marine collagen, which means the molecules are smaller, which mean they can be absorbed more easily. You've got hyaluronic acid, silica, vitamin C, B complex. You've got so much good stuff in there, haven't you, Diane?
B5, B6, B7, B12, your silica, your biotin, your hyaluron, your vitamin C, everything all in one. So really this is the sort of one-stop shot that literally gets that maximum dose, that 10,000 milligrams of collagen in. But I think the thing that really makes people love this the most is it tastes great. It's sugar-free. Oh, no.
Do you want another one? No.
How many of you? I'll have half.
I've had 2. You can have a half.
I'll have a half.
I don't mind. I've got to go back and watch the finale of Slow Horses, so I'll be all right.
I've got a wedding tomorrow morning.
Have you really? Oh, good luck. Well, he should be looking great.
Be topped up.
Cheers.
Chin chin. Yeah. Cheers.
Honestly, if they could, can you make this that's just not collagen, just tastes the same?
A drink.
Yeah, just a drink.
I'll ask the question.
Now, it's true to say, and I already took my collagen before I came to work, so I've done 3 shots. They're all completely wasted. They'll just be peed out. Because your body will only let you take a maximum of about 13,000 grams a day. And that's
it will take what it needs, and then the rest
is just flushes.
Yeah.
But it tastes so good. I could down that bottle, I really could.
You could, couldn't you?
I honestly love it so much. Why should everybody take this every day for the rest of their lives?
Oh, why would they not? Because collagen is the most abundant protein in the body that you naturally deplete.
Yep.
Late 20s, early 30s. We go on this downward trajectory.
You can see, look what's happening here.
Oh, it's horrific, because literally we start with all these beautiful, healthy collagen fibres,
Yeah.
you know, think collagen, think elastin, think of how it works in the skin. You've got all this lovely, healthy, vascular tissue in your 20s. That's why your skin is glowing, it's plump, it looks fabulous.
You've got loads
it's
of little white fluffy
oxygenated.
bits there, loads of little yellow spots.
Absolutely.
Nice, solid, firm, supported
Beautiful, bouncy skin. Fast forward, 30s. We start to see that sort of decline.
30s.
30s. It might
Ladies,
get a
when you
bit
get-
lackluster.
A lot of ladies, when they get to 30, it's like, oh, it's all over now.
Exactly.
Well, I'm sorry to say it, but it is the beginning of the end. But for men as well, it really is.
And it's that's when you start to see those first real visible signs. Then by the time we get to 40, you know, they really are sort of slackening. The collagen fibres are depleting. They're really slackening. And that vascular tissue is just not as efficient as it was 20 years prior.
Yeah.
So you get to your 50s. I mean, if you look at the tiny white, sort of the little
almost gone.
balls of snow,
Yeah.
almost gone. Look at the size of look at the vascular tissue.
Yeah.
So think about how all those nutrients, the oxygen, the blood, that was all getting pumped around.
Yeah, yeah.
And then look
And is that
how
menopause age,
narrowed.
roughly 50s? Yeah.
50s, 40s, 50s.
40s, 50s.
Yeah.
Really that early? Wow.
Yeah.
And you can lose up to 20% of your entire collagen in your menopause, can't you?
You lose up to 40%.
Up to 40?
40% of it.
40%. Now, does it work like
Okay.
this? If you're 70% collagen, you're only 30% collagen when you get to that age. Is it not not quite that simple, is it?
Not quite as simple, but I can remember once, little story, I was up in Scotland doing a skin clinic, and a lady came in, and I have never seen the collapse of skin.
Yeah.
Late 40s, early 50s, I can't remember her age, but she literally, her cheeks had just gone concave,
Right.
and literally within weeks.
It came
And
back?
it was
That happened in weeks?
It happened in weeks. And she literally showed me a photograph, and she was like, there was me at Christmas. And we were now about September time, and she went, and I just looked at her skin, and I've never seen it to this day, depletion as rapid.
No.
As,
But also, I mean,
but it just, the scaffolding, it just
gone.
collapsed.
Well, you know, sometimes, I mean, I remember my nan, and it's sort of a feature in ladies sort of 70s and 80s, the very, you know, the loss of skin in the
so the cheekbones, but then they lose this sort of volume, volume totally goes.
But it's not just support. I mean, you know, I've just been doing roller coasters for 2 weeks. But if there was a roller coaster and you know, and it's running nice and nicely and the way it should, and then someone took all of the support underneath, the rails would buckle, wouldn't they?
Yeah, absolutely.
But so what would they do? They'd repair it. This is repairing your collagen, essentially. Now, your body only lets you absorb so much.
Yes.
So you could drink a whole bottle of this, and your body's only going to take as much as... So you're never going to beat it, but you can do a lot towards helping it.
Yeah, you support it basically on its way. And I think for most people, you know, when they start to feel the aches and pains in their muscles and joints.
Joints, isn't it? Yeah.
When they start to see, you know, we obviously, skincare brands, developed this initially for skin. The joints, the hair, the nails, all of that was a secondary bonus. So this was all about developing something for skin. And then obviously during the trials and tests, you find out that the impact it can have on aches and pains.
Well, because your joints, it's the gristle, it's the, what do they call it? Yeah, the collagen. It's all collagen.
It's all collagen. So over a third of your body is collagen. Protein. It's the most abundant and prolific protein
It's natural
in the body.
flavouring as well. So you talk about firmer skin. It's very quick absorption because the marine collagen is small molecules that get through the gut microbiome more efficiently.
And it's a liquid.
And it's a liquid, and it's got vitamin C and various other vitamins that carry it through into your system. But it also, your hair and your nails is a lot.
Hair and nails.
Yeah.
And it's, so think collagen, keratin, very, very similar in structure. So if you think of your hair, especially anybody who has, say, short hair, it doesn't matter if it's short, long, male, female. If you get lots of split hair, if you have used colour, you know, years ago when we used to have perms, exactly, perms. If your hair's always tied back, you get the tension point on hair, so you get brittle hair, you get breakage there on the tension. So anybody for hair, it's great to support. Nails, anybody who has false nails, acrylics, gels, any of those. It's great for, or if you just suffer with brittle nails.
And it's got the two main types of collagen. 1 and 3,
Absolutely.
right?
So type 1, there's actually 5 different types of collagen. Type 1 and 3. 1 is specifically great for skin, hair and nails. And type 3 collagen is excellent for muscles and joints. I mean, not only just those things, but they're predominantly the two why we use type 1 and type 3.
And hyaluronic acid. But actually, we'll talk muscles, but you said recovery from working out.
Yes.
Takes, maybe even before you go and work out to sort of help reduce the stress and the strain and what have you.
And not just, you know, some people may have a real sedentary lifestyle. It's great for you. If you suffer to get, I want to say, up off the couch, to struggle with mobility issues, then absolutely keeping those joints hydrated, you know, getting your collagen back into your system for the support is essential. But also somebody at the opposite end who does, you know, maybe you do like doing Ironman challenges, maybe you're a fell runner, maybe you're just like me and you walk the dog a lot. So, you know, it can be anything. You might be a keen gardener, a golfer, all of those things, because you're doing repetitive things with joints. Collagen can help.
But it is amazing how it does help to certainly eradicated a lot of my joints. Now, a lot of it was because I fixed my insulin resistance. You know, I eat a very, very low carb diet. I don't eat any sugar. I don't eat any processed foods. Well, the last 2 weeks are not really to be judged by, but generally, and that, so inflammation. Reducing inflammation in your body helps. There are loads of YouTube videos about that sort of thing. Obviously, if you have any kind of underlying medical condition, please check with your doctor first. You can always go to the website and show them the ingredients list, and they'll let you know if there's anything there that will interfere with any medications that you're taking. But you know, I would say it's probably, there are a few people that would have that issue because it's vitamins and it's essentially, collagen's in meat, it's in fish, I mean, this comes from fish. So obviously if you cannot eat fish, then you cannot take this.
If you're vegan.
We've got about a minute left. I know, right? I know, literally. I know. This is military tested, isn't it?
Oh, this is absolutely military. This is marine tested.
Tested.
Royal Marine, personal trainer of the Royal Marines tested. So one of my hubby's friends, PT of the Royal Marines, and he tried it. I've been trying to get hubby on it for years. He is actually on it now. Neil came, loved it.
Gave it to all of his squaddies.
Now it goes to the squaddies, it goes everywhere.
Dianne, thank you so much. I wish we had more time. I don't know where the time's gone. Please check out, order, get yours. If you don't, honestly, if this is the only thing you ever buy from us, please make sure it's this if you can. Honestly, I cannot recommend it enough. Well, we've made, Mr. Dracula here, we've made lots of money tonight. I'm going to go put it in the blood bank. Good night.